Welcome to the cult of cinema. I don't know why I did it like that, but I just did because I kind of felt, Malcolm, I kind of felt that. You know,
You've heard the
I bid you
horrorness
welcome.
of the cult of
Creatures of the night. What music?
cinema is here.
There is. Do we have anybody in here yet? I wonder. I wonder if anybody's shown up yet. We'll see. We'll see soon. We may be just talking to a no.
And May to December's turned up. Oh yes, I know it. I knew Sweet Willie would be here. Yes, hey.
Welcome, man.
Sweet Willie.
We are going to be looking at the Severance sale, the Vinegar Syndrome sale. We're gonna ask some intriguing questions, try and answer those intriguing questions. Massacre video.
Yep.
What the hell?
And we've got Mondo. We've got Mondo, and we've got some A8 films.
I don't know. I think I know. I ripped the top off. So Sony sent me a review copy. So this is one.
That doesn't look like good packaging.
This is what they always sound. This is one of two things. So let's find out, because I wanted to wait till I came on here to see exactly what it is. Hey there, Alan. So it's Blu-ray. I keep asking for 4K. So they keep giving me.
Yep.
Actually, this is kind of apropos. Malcolm, I know why right away.
Why?
If George is here, like, yeah. So I was thinking it was going to be the other one that I'm probably having coming, but it's do you know why this is so?
Yes, I know why. Oh no! I thought they were going to give you the 4K version.
They're supposed to send me Equalizer 3 as well. They usually come separately when they come. They always put them in, like, even though I get like 2 or 3 packages, they usually come like this. I like this case though. So it's really shiny. So for those that don't know, which is, aside from like a couple people that I told when I was out shopping, which is Malcolm and George, I think, and I think Maddie too, because I went like Black Friday shopping today, and do I show?
Yeah, go on. Show it. Show it. Show it. Show it. They are making an additional day live action, Sean. I'm really looking forward to it. I love the anime. There it is. It's an empty box. Box only.
So I finally got it. Hey there, Sean. Welcome, man. And here's the thing. This was a conundrum. They had them both here. Both Spider-Man 2 bundles. They had the slim and the regular. Well, the updated regular, not the first one that came out. Wouldn't buy the first one. I'll buy the second one that came out like last year when they revised it with the new chip. But
the price going up.
The thing is this: it's smaller.
Yeah.
And I've been looking online, and some people like hate the design. Some people love the design. I'm in the loving the design category, and it took me a while to get used to it. But it was between Spider-Man 2 and Modern Warfare 3. And here's the thing. See, I don't need to overcompensate. Malcolm. That's why I picked the regular one. It's like when you see somebody with a fancy car and you're like, oh, okay. We know why. No overcompensation here, guys. You walked into it, man. But so this is my Christmas gift from my better half. I woke up this morning and she literally said, I was 6:30 in the morning. I get a text from my better half. She said, hey, how you doing? I'm like, good. She said, happy PS5 day. And I'm like, are you frigging serious? At $4.99 USD, so that's $6.49 Canadian, Sean, which comes at around 7-ish.
Hey, congratulations, Alan, on receiving your Days of the Lives 2-disc CD soundtrack. I know how much you love Days of Our Lives.
So it's kind of comical because Gran Turismo, that is a PlayStation game, right? Just make sure I'm correct.
It is.
Okay, there we go. So that was like
Vegas at one point.
I don't know. I like haven't seen the movie. Maybe it's good. But like I think either way, if you got a PlayStation, you're set. So this will complete the trinity for me. I've got the Xbox Series X. I have the Nintendo Switch, and now I'll have the PlayStation. So that's until the new stuff comes out,
Ooh.
have them all. Because I'm not.
What you need is you need one of those Thug Life things, you know, where it freeze frames your face and the spliff goes in and the shades. That's what we need right now.
I am so. I've been excited. Malcolm knows I'm excited all day. Won't get to play this for all, obviously, but I may play it a bit while I'm here.
You should.
Get it all set up while I'm in Canada. With that being said,
You should.
we are talking about actually before I'm going to get you to show your stuff in a second, but let's
All
talk about because this was just announced. So Blood Rain is coming from Blood Rain, right? Is it Massacre Video?
Yeah, Massacre Video, Blood Rain 4K Blu-ray combo with limited edition slip with Michelle Rodriguez and the other two people on it. All I remember about the main woman is that bumbles. Other than that, I don't remember.
I think it's Christina Loken in the first one.
It might be.
Because I think it's the girl that was in like one of the Terminator movies, right? She's like
Yeah, it was. She was in Terminator 3, wasn't she?
She was like her and Michelle Rodriguez are the memorable parts of that movie. So I have to ask you a question, Malcolm. And I want you to like deeply think about this when I say this. Why? Like, I'm sure, like I always say, some movies are everybody's favorite movie, right?
Yeah.
Definitely true. However, isn't this one of those where, and I said this to you before you came on here, where you're in the dollar store, you're going through the DVDs that are there, you see Blood Rain, you're like, this is $1. Should I pick this up? Not like, oh yeah, I'm totally picking this up. This is cheap. It's one of those, this is $1. Should I pick it up? And I felt the same way about Prophecy.
Yeah.
It's my grumpy old man, like shouts at clouds type thing. But I'm going to be honest. I am going to like call it like it is and say, sometimes you may not need that 4K, which is great. It's good. It's out there for the super fans of it. That's wonderful. I'm a fan of movies that I know a lot of people don't like. So
you're talking to the wrong person there, obviously, right? I'm getting television titles. They were in the 50-cent bin.
This is why I'm talking to the right person.
Right? They're in the 50-cent bin. Normally, they were in the 20 packs and were like £2 in the shops. But, if I'm honest, the Blood Rain, yes, and these are 4K just for the scene where she gets topless. That's all we need. I was tempted earlier when I saw that to buy it for $34.
Are you serious?
Just for that scene, because the younger version of me remember that scene and go, whoa, yeah. But I know the adult version of me would put on and just go, now.
It's just the first one film watcher, I think. I think it's just the first film.
It's just the first one.
Yeah.
To say what Sean said, I'm saving my money on the sale from Severin. I'm not spending $499 because I just don't feel like it's worth it. Do I want the shirts? Yes. Do I want the Italian titles? Yes. But I'm not going to buy them this time. I'm going to wait for this. I'm going to wait till they go half price because I just feel like it's nothing that we need. I mean, don't worry, if you're a big fan of those movies and you want them, fair dues. I know Benet wants to buy the Savory movies because he's a big fan of them. But if I don't feel like I need to at the minute. I feel like I can wait because I've already got them on Blu-ray. I was excited at first, but
I think seamless transition. I'll tell you, seamless transition. But I had to get my iPad so I can, because we're going to look. We are going to dive deep.
Yes.
We are going to get into the crevices.
As my wife knows, I like getting deep
and
into things.
look at these titles, we're going to really look and say we're going to be honest about what we like, what we
Sure.
don't like, and what we'd really do. For
Sure.
me, it's like,
Sean says, but I did see MVD had a big sale going on right now. I can
ooh,
tell you, Sean, I've bought every single one of the titles in that sale,
you did.
but I didn't have. Seriously, I kid you not, Sean, I spent $800 on the oldest sale. Just for those and a whole lot of others. I think I bought like 90 titles. Because I'm a
Isn't it?
crazy man. There we go.
We are hitting the sale policies. Are you ready to break down the most bundles ever for
Yes.
7th?
Yes. 8 bundles, way too many, and way too bare for most of them.
All right. So we're going to go through all this here. We don't need to read some of the stuff. We can, as always, we did not abide by our usual 5 to 7 business day shipping time frame for the month following the severance sale. Our shipping warehouse will be processing up to 20,000 packages, so please understand it could take 4 to 6 weeks to get all orders shipped. We also never guarantee holiday or birthday delivery, so please keep that in mind. If
That's
you're shopping.
BS. It's my birthday soon, so deliver to me.
Can you imagine that? So, as a guy that's worked a lot in customer service, it's like, you would not believe, Malcolm, how much like I used to get like things like that. So you ordered your Christmas tree when? Yesterday, and you want it when? Tomorrow. Oh, this. No. Okay. Well, we can't do that. It takes. They got to ship it out, and then it's going to take a couple of days for it to get there. And since you're in the other part of the United States, it may take a couple extra days. Oh, so I've ruined your Christmas, and your poor planning didn't ruin your Christmas. Good to know.
Well, personally, if they want it that day, they should just go out and buy one from an actual store.
They wanted a special tree. I sold special trees.
I'm not even going to comment on that.
Hallmark trees. So we got 9 brand new titles, 8 limited sale bundles, 50% off the SRP for most Severin and Intervision titles. That means if Malcolm does buy anything in the sale, things better be in that. I better see things if you buy something from here, things better be in that bundle, man. Saturday only, midnight EST to midnight PST, 50% off SRP for select box sets. And then they have announced which ones there are. Brand new merchandise. The sale is starting at midnight EST. Will I be awake? I don't know. But let's see the 50% off most titles. So these are the ones released from the past 6 months. So the new titles include, and we'll get your reactions on these as we go through. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Journey to the Center of the Earth. You got to give your thumbs up.
Yeah. Big
The
thumbs up.
Incontestable Orgies of Manuel.
Boring.
The Sexual Story of O.
Best part is the ending when they're all in that weird get-up.
Private Crimes.
I like it. It's one of those things that you never thought you'd actually get. So it's a big thumbs up.
Bad Biology.
But I'm watching it yet, but I've got hopes for it because it's got Tina Krause in it.
That's the best part. The Psychic.
Very thumbs up.
Nightmare.
Very thumbs up.
Story of a Cloistered Nun.
Boring.
Identikit.
Don't remember it.
Dracula and Son.
Perfect.
Footprints.
Brilliant. I ain't seen it in years, but it's a brilliant movie.
Agree with that one. Clear Cut.
That's the one from the All the Hornsby Are set, right?
Yep, it's the Canadian
Yeah, that's
one.
a good one.
Green.
That's a good one.
Count Dracula 4K UHD. Your favorite.
I've got to do this. I've got to do this properly for this. There we go.
Vampire What that movie there? I'm broken.
That's good because it's a documentary, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a weird one. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite. Dr. Butcher, MD, aka Zombie Holocaust, 4K UHD.
good. I like them, but not that much.
There's a few, but not a lot of great new things coming out. I'd say the ones that stand out to me are Private Crimes, The Psychic, Nightmare, and obviously Malcolm's favorite, Count Dracula, the 4K.
It's got a great slip. I'll give it that, but it's an awful film.
But we're getting to the point where I'm getting to the point where if I don't like, I'll pass on the slip if that's the only thing. And it's like, if it's like, man, I feel so jaded, Malcolm. I feel so jaded.
Well,
like,
try being me.
Save $10, and it's just a slip cover. Like, I'll save $10.
Try being me. I get so many slips that turn up damaged from Vinegar Syndrome and Severin and that, but I just go, oh.
That's the thing. And, and sometimes, man, $10 is $10.
Well, I think my biggest problem is, because I buy so much, they bend, didn't
thank
they?
you. So these are the ones that are excluded. Bumpy, I totally got it like wrong. Hey there, Triple H. So Bumpy has taught me the error of my way. Oops. So there we go. So luckily, we got some.
How did you not spot that with the Count Dracula 4K when that just came out?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I got up 6:30 this morning. So there you go.
It's absolutely terrible.
But here are things that will be on sale Saturday only. And let me know if there's any of these. Do you have all these, by the way?
Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I do actually. I have all of them except for Christopher Lee Part 1. That's because I need to rebuy it.
All right. Well, here we go. See, if you didn't buy so much when they came out, maybe during these sales would be more exciting for you.
Yes. And you know what? That's actually a brilliant observation.
I'm a dick today. Okay.
I'll take it you've been tired, and we'll move on from that.
I am so tired. Yes. That's why Malcolm is the charming co-host today, because I am so zoned out of it. All the Hornsby Hours, which I do think everybody needs to own. That it's a great
masterpiece, a masterpiece release, if you ask me.
It truly is. The complete Lindsay Baker Giallo collection,
brilliant.
Still to this day, is my favorite Giallo collection.
Yep.
The Dungeons of Andy Milligan.
Depends on how you feel about movies.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you don't like Andy Milligan movies, it's not going to win you over. Yeah. But if you want to learn more about this, he's a guy that, as a director, he's a good writer. He's a damn good writer.
Yeah, I agree there.
But what's with all the hunchbacks? Just say.
Maybe he's got fish.
Oh, there you go. House of Psychotic Women, Rarities Collection, done by Kayla Janice, and again, you're right, brilliant. That's where Denny gets from. The Incredible Strange Films of Ray Dennis Stetler. You
know what? I've watched half of the set. I haven't watched all of it.
What do you think?
I think it's very hit and miss depending how you're feeling on the day when you're watching them. Because I can see the ones I don't like, enjoying them another time because I'll be in the mood for that. Does that make sense?
It makes sense. It totally makes sense. Because it's especially with Ray Dennis Stetler. And you got movies here, what's a Monster Go-Go, right? Like the incredibly strange creatures who stopped living and became mixed up zombies.
Yeah.
Nasty Habits, the non-sploitation collection. I know you've got this one.
I like this. I like some of the movies in this set, but I have to be honest, Cloistered Nun and was absolutely boring.
That's pretty bad when these are boring. That's how I felt about Bad Nun.
Yeah.
Anita Strindberg.
So boring.
The Umberto Lindsay Thomas Milian.
Great collection.
That is great. I would love
that. You're not a Polizia fan if you don't own that set.
I don't own that set. If you want to help me on that set, feel free to like, share, subscribe, super chat, super sticker, even better, donate in the donation link down below to help with the channel. Because
donates help me buy Blood Rain for free.
There you go. We'll activate Blood Rain. Eurocrypt of Christopher Lee Collection Volume 1.
Great collection. A lot better than Volume 2, if you ask me.
I actually agree. I don't have Volume 2, but I would agree. Eurocrypt of Christopher Lee Volume 2, which is more comedic in tone.
Yeah.
Wings of Disaster, the Birdemic trilogy.
Best one in the lot.
Yeah, the best.
Buy that, guys.
Now,
best one.
Thanks to Bumpy. I will now be telling you things that really are eligible for fifth spin-off for the first time ever. Maybe there'll be better things than above that aren't there. So Attack Force Z. What do you think,
Good.
man? A bit of
I
fun?
think it's great. Yeah, it's great. It's got Mel Gibson in.
And it's still good.
Yeah. Well, it's the point that big, wasn't it? People's Worst Sheets I recommend because it's 3 softcore movies. They're a lot of fun, but they previously released on DVD.
Birdemic 3, Sea Eagle.
Day one, you got to buy it, guys.
If you've seen Birdemic and you've seen Birdemic 2 and you're like, did this filmmaker learn from the first 2 films? And you want to see a guy that regressed. Like, it's almost impossible to do.
It is.
But, like,
it is. But
to
he does
regress
it.
in filmmaking. I don't know. Some people probably say I regressed in like my channels. I'm not going to say too much.
No.
5 days, the Argento one, the Milan one, a Blu-ray, Drowning by Numbers, 4K and Blu-ray.
Not seen that one yet.
You say the next
Your
name
favourite?
because I always mess it up.
Asio Mortante.
There you go. And you say it so
Asio
fancy. You say it with like an English accent too, so it's even fancy.
Good one. That's the one where I got the sticker for, if you remember, and I gave it a special,
Extraterrestrial visitors or pod people.
Yeah, I saw them years ago, but I haven't watched the Blu-rays yet.
Alien from the Abyss.
No one I ain't seen for a while.
The Complete Comic Strip Presents, Channel 4 Films. That's
a brilliant collection.
Yeah.
That's a brilliant collection. I watched the DVD years ago, released over here. Brilliant collection if you like comedy.
Inferno Rosso.
That's the documentary, right, from the Emmanuel set.
Is it?
I think it is.
Are we ready for the brand new titles?
No.
We're never ready.
We don't need to see the new titles because we're just depressed.
Break it down.
Break it down.
Here are the 9 new titles. And start off with, and we'll look at the covers after because the cover's already out there. So we can look at those later. Cemetery Man, 4-disc 4K UHD with slipcase booklet. It's $55. It is region free. The Blu-ray is region A, which makes me think there's an 88 films edition coming down the road.
I wouldn't be surprised.
When I see just region A, that's when I'm like, oh.
Yeah, normally that's a sign.
That's usually is 2 Blu-rays and a CD. So, is this
$55? I would pick this up because I like the scene, a very special scene, but needs to be watched in 4K. Maybe back to back with Blood Rain.
Yeah, she's gorgeous, man.
She is. I would buy this. I'll be honest, I'd buy this, and I would buy Church and Sect, but not at these prices if I'm buying them individually.
Hey there, Son of Dave, man. Let us know, guys, what you guys are going to get here.
I could have paid $145 for 3 movies.
That's the thing.
And I've got the $10 off coupon as well that they sent, when the things turned up late.
So you could get the Church for like $35. 3-disc 4K set UHD with slipcover and booklet.
I could.
Region
if it
free.
weren't for the shipping.
Blu-ray region A though. So 1 UHD and Blu-ray and shipping. We're actually going to CD. We're actually going to talk about shipping afterwards too. The Sect is $45. Region free. Blu-ray region A. 1 UHD, 1 Blu-ray, 1 CD. The Sect, like these are 3 good fun films. The Sect is the lesser of these 3 films. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
Like Cemetery Man to me is it's the best of the 3. Yeah. The Church is fun. The Sect is fun too. But it's just if you was going to go down in level of quality for me, it's Cemetery Man, The Church, The Sect.
Well, true story. Yeah, I had The Sect on VHS. Never watched it. Imported the Italian DVD. Never watched it. Have the Shameless Blu-ray, and guess what, guys? Never watched it. So 3 generations of media right there. I'm going to go on to number 4, and I can assure you, I'm going to keep the trend up by not watching it.
Spider Labyrinth.
I'll be honest, I like Cemetery Man and the Church. So
Yeah.
Cemetery Man, the Church, and then the Sect, just because, you know, I
I've seen
rewatched it.
No, that's pretty good. That's actually pretty pretty on point. We got Spider Labyrinth, the 3-disc 4K UHDs. A lot of people excited about this one.
Okay, let's talk about that picture, right? The picture they shared looked like she was dribbling out some stuff.
Yeah, it was like
I'm like, did they do it on purpose? Was there a scene before that where, you know,
it I feel it was the scene to put up if you don't want to make somebody buy that
yes,
because the
exactly.
covers are really good. I like the other we're looking covers out. They're really nice actually. They did really great. Their packaging on these, by the way,
Yeah,
spot on.
better than Vinegar Syndromes at times.
And notice here that this one, the very first one, by the way, well, much better than Vinegar Syndrome sometimes actually. It's $45 UHD region free Blu-ray. So if you're living in the UK and you're wondering, maybe I don't know if I want to pick up one and then I have to pick it up down the road. This is region free. It's a better chance. This one might be
yeah.
that you get that won't be over there. We got Closed Circuit, great cover on that one too. $24.
I really want to see this.
It looks really good, man. Looks really, really good.
It looks amazing. Hey, Ken.
Hey, Ken, welcome, man. The Unscarred, that is also a film with people in it. That's Buddy Giovanzi, right?
Yeah.
It might be good. It might be great. I don't remember.
It's a TV movie, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
There's a stronger chance that I've seen it then. But I don't remember it. I'm not going to lie. I don't remember it all. So I can't really say. What I can say, Raiders of the Living Dead, nope. $28.
That's one, you know, that's one that Benet's really excited for. So I wonder if he saw that when he was younger.
You'd have to. I think this is one of those, like, in all seriousness, it's a nostalgia thing. And I got a lot of them. I got a lot of movies like that. If I look at my collection and I show someone, I'm like, oh, I'm really excited for this movie. And they're like, why? Nail Gun Massacre, right? I love Nail Gun Massacre. But regular person could look at Nail Gun Massacre and say, what do you want? What have you been smoking?
Yeah, I agree on that. What are you smoking?
The Dead one.
That was one you said. This is the one you said. If they did a bundle where it was over 200 Canadian dollars and it had the mask, the soap, you would buy it and wear it in a stream for 2 years.
So if I got to say, donations better start rolling in for that. Stir, which is, again, I don't remember it well, but I remember liking it. So
apparently it's really good. Apparently it's a really good film. I've not seen it, but it's a really good film apparently.
And this is, in all seriousness, it's probably like high, like quality wise. But here's the thing: even like Raiders of the Living Dead, is it like something that I'd buy day one? Maybe not. Is it something that I'd buy down the road just for if it was cheap enough for fun and like have people over and have a laugh? Yeah. And that's what a lot of this stuff is for. And I think sometimes we've been doing this for so long and we've gotten so much, we kind of forget because we've gone through like so many, like, oh, look at this reveal. Like, oh, what amazing. Oh, Fade to Black's coming out. There's, oh, Jack the Ripper. That's coming out, that type of thing.
Yeah.
And there's going to be days like that. But down the road, some of these movies that are iffy reveals, maybe one of your kind of secret favorites, guilty pleasures, whatever you want to call it. I don't like the word guilty pleasures. But look, like when Robo War, right? And movies like that were being announced. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. But I was not like, man, I got to get this, or man, this is, what an amazing thing. I got the T-shirt for Robo War.
Wow.
Now, yeah, BAM, right? And that's the thing. Like, you never know which one of these are gonna be your next favorite. You surrendered and pre-ordered Blood on Satan's Clown, Witchfinder General.
Oh, great.
They are cool, though. They are cool.
I'm not pre-ordering them till they're on 88 Films' site because I've got points, but I will be pre-ordering them.
They are Blood on Satan's Cloud, Witchfinder General are two amazing movies. You can't go wrong with either one of those.
Yo, Jimmy, in the house.
Tonight is the night. Tonight is the night all the freaks come out to buy their stuff. And I say that in the best way, for I am one of those freaks. And I am proud to be.
Yes.
Let's look at the merchandise. Are you ready to see all this merch?
Yeah.
Or hear about it anyway. The Combat Shock novelization. I like novelizations. So that'd be a downer to read, but an awesome thing to have.
I don't mind the novelizations, don't get me wrong. I think they're great, but I hate when they're put in the bundles because I feel like they're unnecessary. People should be able to buy them if they want to.
Can you buy them separately?
Yeah, you can, but I still think that they shouldn't be in the bundles. I mean, don't worry, in the specific bundle, like with the novelization and movie, sure, but not in the big. Do you know what I mean? Unless you really.
Why not?
I don't know. I mean, I've got like 6 of them now.
Yeah, actually, we're going to talk about the Kino's deal with Paramount afterwards, because there's a lot of 4Ks coming out of that one, man, and from a lot of different generations.
Yeah, crazy.
The Stir novelization is here as well. The Soabe autographed postcard, which is actually.
But did he really sign it?
I signed it, but Cemetery Man Snow Globe. That's actually pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
It did look good. I just wish they'd showed it actually, like on a video properly.
Yeah. Cemetery Man 4-piece enamel pin collection. So if you're like enamel pins, it's going to be 4. What is one of them of the girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Naked.
Yeah. So Severin Films Hall of Fame enamel pin. Michaela Save. Spider Labyrinth Spider Baby metal figurine. Considering,
have you seen it? It looks really cool.
Oh yeah. Well, here's the thing. You knew this had to happen because remember Horror Spider Island? Remember how popular that figurine was? That was insane.
Really popular.
The Sect really popular. Pendant. So you can act out your own version of the movie that Malcolm has not seen. The Sect with your very own Sect pendant. The Church stone with 7 eyes pendant. It's Satan. The Church Goat Demon 3D metal keychain. Oh, I love that, actually. That's kind of cool. Can I even say this? The Church GB woven patch. Seriously? This is where I love shirts. So Cemetery Man t-shirt, Pallbearer Press. Sect t-shirt by Pallbearer Press. Church t-shirt by Pallbearer Press. Independent International Pictures logo. Got a 2024 Black Emmanuel calendar.
Ooh, for $10.
Which is great, but it's also, there's nothing Emmanuel about this set. So if somebody say doesn't like or never picked up that set, that's a weird conclusion.
I'm going to buy the $10 calendar and then pay like $50 shipping.
Severin embroidered logo beanie. 4 nice. Brand new stickers from Count Dracula, Dr. Butcher MD, Spider Labyrinth, and Bloody Pit of Horror. And new Severin logo sticker. We now proudly offer glow-in-the-dark and holographic versions. Man, those holographic versions, Malcolm, they're becoming so big.
They are. Brilliant. Well, I hope you get the Church, Jimmy.
Oh, the Church that'll be a cool one. I think that the new Severin set with Castle of Blood 4K will go on sale by Memorial Day. Only want it for Castle of Blood. I don't know, man. They're iffy with some of the by Memorial Day. I don't. Yeah. That just came out, right? I don't think so.
I think so. Yeah, they don't.
Usually it's like 6 months back, right? So it should be that set should be on sale this time next year.
Yeah. I will say this: the one thing I do not like with Severin was I was going to buy. Obviously, I was going to buy one of the box sets a while back, and it said released in September, and it didn't get shipped. It didn't get released till November.
That never happens with Severin. What do you mean?
I swear they try and get people to pre-order quicker by saying that.
Oh, are we ready for the bundles? Come on.
Yes.
Come on. Yeah, there you
go. What's this? May to December. Would you ever try the Toe of Satan Extremely Spicy Sucker? What is that?
that is one of those like. You wanna sit with me?
Is that one of those like one chip things?
Yeah, like one of those type things.
Okay, then yeah, I'd give it a go, Alan, on stream.
I'd watch him. I'm just gonna say I'd have a tip jar and would have to reach a certain level. All right, the Black Mass bundle, super limited to 100, 27 items, value 653. Only right now, Malcolm, for a limited time only, that is $653. You can get this for $499. Act now. Use the number on the screen.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. This is a bargain. I see a lot of junk that I probably will never look at or ever touch with the movies, and I think I need more of that because that's in everything. You know, no. In all seriousness, I think $499 is a lot of money, especially when you've got to pay shipping on top and possibly tax as well. For things that I feel are unnecessary unless you really want them. The movies are the most important part. Maybe the novelizations and the shirts, but the rest of it.
I think, and I'll be honest, that if you're paying $499 for something,
yeah,
it should be $499. There should be no shipping. There should be no tax. That should be okay. You're paying $499. That's it. That's all been encompassed into your price. If you're spending that much money, like we're not talking about a $20 like movie, or we're not talking about a $50 box set. We're talking about a massive bundle, a black mass bundle. Yeah. That being said, if I had unlimited funds, like, which I don't, or I wouldn't be working my butt off the way I do, yeah, I would buy this. If I had unlimited funds, would I buy it? Do I think it's worth it for $499 with the shipping stuff added onto it? Probably not.
As someone myself who's very careful with my money and doesn't buy much,
yeah,
I find it very hard to want to buy this bundle because I do feel like all I'd care about from it is probably the shirts, the movies. You know, I mean, I've got my Just the Discs enamel pin, and I'm really happy with that.
There's stuff
I need to get him to sign that, by the way. So, and then, but I don't know. I feel like, the disc version only, I think it's like $275. So it feels like you're paying $224 more. I don't know. It depends on how you feel as a collector, because there's people that love this stuff, and I do. But I feel like I end up always putting it in a drawer.
That's the thing. I mean, like, and the other thing, you have to like and be ready for like to go in on all in on all these movies. If you're not, then this is not going to definitely. There's the Just the Disc bundle right here, $275. That's a massive difference, but still, you still have to like all these movies, because that is like if you haven't seen most of these movies, that is a big ass for a blind buy for some people. So no limit.
What they needed to do was they needed to put in another one of those Bridget Lay, like May and Jeff style books. I'd have bought that just for that.
But here's the thing. Now this is my issue with this stuff. Is that one? You probably wouldn't get it because it'd be U.S. only, right? Two.
Yeah, that's true.
Are you worried, like I am, that some of these here merchandising things that they're putting into the bundle may delay it because one or more things may end up not coming on time?
I mean, just look at the Emmanuel set.
Like, how many times have you seen this stuff happen where basically a T-shirt or like some part of the bundle just doesn't come on time? So they delay the bundle, then they send out the bundle, then they tell you they're going to get the other thing later on, which it happens. But it's something to look.
My Joe Spinell came 2 months after it was supposed to.
This is next one. Oh my God, is that expensive? The Moto Save bundle is $299.
Yeah, because you get the movies, the shirts, and the other stuff. If you count the titles as 55, 45, and 45, and then you count the shirts, that's apparently saving money.
$299.
Yeah. So they wish you'd never bought that PlayStation 5 and could buy this.
No. Nope. That's a lot. That's Delamore. Or Delamore.
Whenever I see that, whenever I see Delamore, I feel like going, it's a me, it's a me, it's amore.
All things cemetery, man. So $142. No, it's the Tangled Web bundle. Okay. $65. All right. That's reasonable to me. That's reasonable.
Okay.
So far, it's the only one that I think's been reasonable.
They definitely are, Sean. They're definitely making a profit.
Oh my God, yes. They were the people that were smart enough to think this up, by the way. The Independent International Appreciation Society, Dead Ones, and Raiders of the Living Dead.
$68?
Yeah.
Oh, when you get the International Pictures logo shirts, that's not too bad.
No, it's not. I mean, like, are they the best films? No. Are they probably, in all honesty, would you probably watch some of these more than you're going to watch some of the ones that are considered better films? Probably.
Yeah.
So it's the Stir Crazy bundle. Experience Stir in the novelization for $35. I guess it's good. The
That's
Buddy
not
G
bad.
bundle, Unscarred, and the Combat Shock novelization, $35. Not bad. Like those last few aren't bad. Like those last four, Tangled Web, $65. Yeah. Some of these are a bit of a reach, a bit of an ask. That's the way it's going to be. And because what we're going to get to next, and that is the shipping. So if you're in the US and you spend over $100, you get free shipping.
Hey.
Which is wonderful. If you live outside the US, you're screwed. My friends.
Well, that way it says here, Canadian residents and films no longer care about your needs.
$150 US, by the way, not $150 Canadian, $150 US, be charged a flat fee of $25 US for shipping. Thank you. I'll just bend over and you kick me in the butt some more.
I love it.
Well, rather, all other countries, because apparently we're the only ones that gets that deal. $200 US, mind you, where they'll be charged a flat fee of $25 for shipping. Now, that being said, for the massive bundle, that's not bad. If you're buying 2 box sets,
yeah,
and some like DVDs, that's a bit. That's a bit.
I personally think if you spend $400 to $500, you shouldn't have to pay shipping, especially now that they use FedEx.
The plushie. Oh, you mean? Are you talking about the Trumpy one, the one from Extraterrestrial Visitors? I didn't get that one, unfortunately.
I've got the Joe Spinell one. It's actually over there.
Oh, the Maniac Funeral. Yeah, Joe Spinell. It's
I've actually got
him and Don every night when he goes to sleep.
Yep, it's our third. We have threesomes with it.
I was going to say it's like your
when
little
I'm
kid.
about to finish.
You took it in a weird place, Milk.
Hold on. Hold on. I got to say this. When I'm about to finish, because I've always got to go do this. When I'm about to finish, I knock Donna off the bed and I go, "Come here, Joe."
All right. And with that, I'm probably going to get demonetized. So, like, share, subscribe, super chat, super sticker, donate. It's Black Friday. Be nice to your guy here. Come on, be nice. So, man, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, there's some good stuff here. I'm not going to lie. There's some decent stuff here. I'm not sold on the bundles this time around. Now, if I was... Now, that being said, I just bought a PlayStation. So, who am I to, like...
Yeah, you bought PlayStation for more money than this costs. Yeah. You could have bought the bundle, but you were selfish. You didn't want to support your boutique label.
I want to support Spider-Man.
You want to support Spider-Man? Yeah, you want to support Sony.
Do you know how many people Spider-Man has saved over the years?
How many? Do you know the exact count?
I think, well, considering there's been secret wars and all this type of stuff, so at times, kind of, save the entire world. And because things like Spider-Verse sometimes saved alternate worlds,
That's true.
it's a massive amount. It's
So
too much.
let me ask you this: so you would rather support your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man than the passionate people at Severin?
I like Spider-Man.
I can't say with a straight face.
I like Spider-Man. Oh, no. Let me get it up here.
I'll be honest. I'd be what do you call it? Severin. I think the prices get a bit too much. That's my problem.
It's getting up there. What do you think? Anything you're getting from it's like in all seriousness, is there anything? Will you get anything from here? Or you pass against Severin this year?
I think I'm going to pass because as much as I want the box set, and I want a couple other things, I feel like I can wait. Sinister Severin.
I love this comment. The Sinister Severin. Like, I grew up like 60s Spider-Man, not like that old, but I like used to come on reruns. So every time Spider-Man, I hear that dun 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 music in my head.
See, for me, it was the 90s one.
Oh yeah, you were just a wee bit of a kid at the time. Let's go to Vince.
Was 94.
What are you thinking? What do you think? So this is what we know. 50% off SRP on all Vinegar Cinema partner label titles released prior to May 2023. Better shipping, we know that. The launch of a brand new label created by several of the devious minds behind Vinegar Syndrome. 2 surprise Vinegar Syndrome titles and 2 new VSA releases. All Jaleel Mary. No, it won't be. 3 new catalog slipcovers, plus incredible merch, clothing, and posters, which will sell really quickly.
I think what they said was the 3 slipcovers were for one film.
Are you serious?
In one of the emails I got, I swear that's what it said.
Well, let's look at the FAQ. Let's see what they say here, guys. Spider. I actually sang that, Alan. I sang Spider-Man. I can't sing. Malcolm. I sang Spider-Man on TV, on live TV.
Whoa! How old were you at the time?
An adult. My youngest was 6 or 7, I think. So Talk TV had a contest where if you went on and you sang the next line to Spider-Man, the theme song, you won like action figures or stuff like that. And I wanted to get Em I wanted to get her some Spider-Man figures before the movie came out, and I went on and sang. I'm a good dad. Angel Collection slips. Oh, that'd be cool. Like one of those would make total sense. I can see them doing that for the Amityville films down the road too. Like do like a 4 slips for Amityville.
Oh, you were spotted on Canadian Idol.
That's it, man. That would be the worst episode of Canadian. No, it wouldn't be. You know what it would be? You know, like in American Idol when you had that episode where like the really bad singers come on and you kind of like look at these delusional people. I'd be. And you
get surprised, when they go through to like the semis.
That would be like obviously some kind of pledge prank. That'd be like, let's mess with this guy.
I think we need to put you on that new Squid Games challenge show. Have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't even watched the James Bond. I'm like, nah. Like, I'm iffy.
It's really fun. Man. Not the Bond one. I didn't like the Bond one. I got bored of it after 20 minutes. But the Squid Games one is like actually like the Squid Games, which is fun. But obviously, you can tell there's. No, they do. They get shot.
Oh my god!
They get shot with like paintball pellets when they mess up.
Good. Yeah, they wouldn't make fun of the singers now, would they? Like that, they get like massacred for that nowadays. But back in the day, they did. Like, it was like literally, you would wait for that episode with the bad singers. Like that would be like, I don't watch Canadian Idol, I don't watch American Idol, but like they say, oh, there's the reject episodes coming on. I'd watch that. I'm ashamed to say I'd watch that. I used to watch that. Oh
Well,
god.
we know that one of the mystery titles is Phantoms. We know that it's been signed, sealed, and locked in. So we know that.
It is not, but at the point like at what it could be, maybe it's just gonna be better. We'll find out. We do know that Daryl is coming for a VSU,
Yes.
so that's gonna be a real cool release. The Prophecy 1 to 3,
Very
you didn't
exciting for
watch
you.
it on DVD all the way through. You watched the first one. You said you'd get back to watch number 2. You started to. You got tired. You put on something else. You forgot you didn't watch number 2. You went to number 3. Realized, hey, wait a second. I really got to go back and finish number 2. And then you said, I'll do that later. So you've only seen the first Prophecy. This
And then you go in your local $1 bin and you see 4 and 5.
and you're like, there's more? But now you can get them on 4K, or much like Malcolm and the Sect, you can prepare to watch them in the future.
Well, I got on my VI Vision on Blu-ray and a particular box and everything. And now I've got this. So I have to wait for the 4Ks to turn up to watch the first 3 in 4K and then 4 and 5 in Blu-ray.
And Fatal Games, wait, I'm not going to lie, although I made fun of it a bit, it is still probably going to be the best movie out of this lot.
Don't want to disqualify you, Annie.
It's exactly what you think it is. Like Pieces, right? The tagline of Pieces, right? It's exactly what you think it is. Fatal Games, it's exactly what you think it is. It's is it an early 80s slasher movie? Yep. Is there nudity? Yep. Is there ridiculous kills? Yep. Is there a stupid reason for the killer? Yep. Are you going to have fun with it? Also, yep. If you
Does it
like
have
that
a
type of movie.
fantastic song? Yes.
If you don't like slasher movies, it ain't going to win you over. If you've like said, well, I don't like The Burning of the Prowler or Friday 13th, this isn't the movie for you. If you're a slasher fan, you're like me and Malcolm, and you're like you're trying to get every one of these in your collection, and you want like all
and
the
you
kind
grew
of
up on them.
cheesy ones that represent the 80s, and it's good, bad, and problematic ways. Fatal Games is the one for you.
Yeah. Fatal Games is a masterpiece of what it's supposed to be.
Boobs, blood, and babes, I guess.
I love that film.
Lost Picture Show, the absolutely gorgeous looking box set. I'm excited for the documentary. Walken did a lot of this stuff, man. I like Walken. So
I actually read a review on that set today.
did you really?
Well, someone got hold of, and they said it's a phenomenal, amazing box set of utter, like craziness from the time, like 42nd Street and all that. And they said it's well worth anybody's time because it's worth the price of admission.
That's just good. I mean, that's good. And I don't think this one's like an overly pricey set, is it? Like, I don't think it is.
No, that's isn't that Aerobicide or Death Spa?
Oh, Lost Picture. Oh, are we talking about Lost Picture or Fatal Games? Or at this point?
Fatal Games, because I know Fatal Games happens in a school and they're doing like gymnastics and stuff
my
for the
God,
Olympics.
yes, like it's better than Killer Workout. Like,
yeah, but it's not set in just a gym. I think Death Spa and that is.
Well, it is. I mean, like it is pretty.
It's set in a school.
Set like in the gym school. Like so, here's the thing. Malcolm knows a lot about this because he's a big fan of this film. Like I think Malcolm mentioned on here once, like they had to shoot at night because they couldn't have had to school in daytime, right?
Yeah.
See, this is not me dropping knowledge. This is me dropping knowledge secondhand from Malcolm and pretending I'm super knowledgeable.
Super paying attention. That's the key.
There you go. Huh? That's what you say. I pay attention. It's like it's like Grease 2, right? When I'm a massive Grease 2 fan. When she's like, oh, you know all this stuff. I said, I don't know any of this junk any better than you do. I just know some big words that impress teachers. That's my secret, guys. That's my secret. No, but I mean, it is a fun film. It is primarily set like in the gymnasium, because
I won't call it a gym though, but it depends on what you see as a gym.
it like yeah, because a lot like it's either they're like working out, they're doing like their training, like you get
Yeah,
sometimes when that at the apartment or like into the but you got the swimming pool, which is also again kind
yeah,
of the extended like workout area, but it doesn't like it if rather than like kind of take away from it, I think it adds to it,
yeah,
um, because it adds this sort of like familiarity, and then so when the deaths happen, uh, it kind of you get that you get it happens in a place, it's a safe place that's not safe anymore. Um, like the showers, so many shower scenes. Which slasher has the most gratuitous nudity? Phantom Killer. 100%. Uh, I just thought, did you
just
say
call
Phantom Killer?
me.
You did, didn't you? Yeah. Oh my,
I
yeah.
did.
It's yes. Oh my god, it's all gratuitous nudity, Sean. That's literally all that movie is. And but yeah, Fatal Games Lost Picture Show is something. I'm not gonna lie, it's something. It's interesting. The documentary is interesting. It does seem like something
Yeah,
that Eggfoot put out though. It just had
it
that egg
does.
feel, you know what I mean?
It definitely is. It definitely is. But the box looks amazing.
The box looks incredible. Like like here's the thing, they packaged it well, but is it good packaging with like movies that you're not gonna watch? Like,
Possibly.
because here's the thing, and this is what remember when they put out like the 5 year anniversary,
Oh
and they put
yeah,
out like they're pretty cheap. They put out the 2 discs, like 5 films, 5 years.
yeah,
Put out 4 of those. Pretty plain, right?
yeah,
Yeah. I can't like count the amount of times I've taken some of those off to watch them. Regular stuff, not fancy. There's no slipcover. There's no fancy packaging. 2 Blu-rays, no features. Watch them a lot.
yeah.
This is going to have fancy books and a whole bunch of stuff. It's going to look great. I
Yeah.
don't think, like in all honesty, now it may be like I haven't seen a lot of the movies on here, but I don't think there's anything on here that I'm going to put on as much as Hot and Saucy Pizza Girls
Yeah.
or
Dracula sucks.
Ejecta Sucks or what's the one with the or the Mothers. Like
Yeah.
there's nothing, and that's I'm pretty sure nothing on the set I'm going to watch as much as a Sarah Santiago film.
Well, that's the thing. It's just the problem is you don't really know because you haven't seen them either.
That's true.
For the most part, that's the problem. I mean, they don't look brilliant to me. The movies, especially the trailer. The trailer didn't no justice whatsoever.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean, I fell asleep. I
the
fell
trailer's
asleep on
something
the
to go by.
trailer.
Like you look at that. If the trailer is something to go by, you're like, man, this box looks really good. Look at this box. So you want to watch the movies? Look, we could, but let's look at this box for a few more minutes.
So who knows? They might have some good ones in there, but it's like I'm hoping they're
But
a
for
little
the
bit like
price,
the Doris Richmonds.
yeah, for the price,
Where
right?
you
For
watch
the
them.
price, it's not bad. Like this isn't like an overly priced thing. This is not going to cost you like this is not Severin levels of costing.
No. So you get 10 movies, right? For
Yeah.
the price for like what, a tenth of what it costs from Seven for that package?
For which one? $499 for the big package.
Yeah, the 499 one.
Yeah, like
Dracula Dead and Loving It is a masterpiece, Alan.
not as good as like the George
The
Hamilton.
older kind of Dracula Dead and Loving It is called Dracula Sucks. So find the DVD and you'll enjoy it, I tell you.
I did when I was a kid. I love Dracula. How do I become a Vinegar Cinema subscriber? January. December is partners only month, guys. Hopefully, all things go
16
well.
titles.
I should be on here with Malcolm. We'll be looking at partners only stuff as well. Let's take a couple minutes to talk about what's going on now and what's going down before we go into like some of the other stuff, because there's other announcements. There's a Paramount announcement. There's a couple sales going on. MakeFlix is having a thing. So obviously you're a Vinegar Stand Up subscriber.
Yes.
You are all in. You're
I was all in.
all in. So I'm going to guess, like, no matter what those VSAs are, if you're collecting them all, which is understandable, you're probably going to grab those VSAs.
Well, yeah, maybe if I haven't already got a better version.
And the new label, which they specifically say is not a sub-label. So this is not like a VSA or VGA. It's going to be its own label. So it's going to be its own beast. It's going to have its own name. Do you think the rumor is correct that it's going to be shot on video?
Yes, it's going to be called VS-SHT. Yes, it is, because it's in the email. They keep showing that tracking in the email, don't they? So it's going to be. I'm like, just how much of this shot and video stuff can I end up with in my collection?
And do you think that shot and video is already at the point where some of it's getting a bit played out?
Yes, I do. If I'm honest, as somebody who's got quite a lot of shot and video stuff from Satan's Core and from Visual Vengeance, I can tell you right now, for a lot of it, for the most part, it's not worth it. I mean, I love the wave production stuff. I do, even though that's not great. I do enjoy that. And but some of it feels like it's been dug up just to release for no reason. At least release the really, really good ones. And I'm hoping that's what Vinegar Syndrome do. If they release, the better versions, because otherwise I won't be buying them, because I'm getting tired of this stuff being on Blu-ray when it doesn't need to be.
That's the thing. I'm bringing up the pictures for the 7 releases, by the way, now, guys. That's fine.
And this whole remastered stuff is BS, because it's not really remastered.
So there's the bundle right there.
So are you going to go back to the game store and return the PS5 now to buy this?
Hell to the no. But for anybody that's like, look at this. There's some great packaging here, some wonderful stuff. I still think the Dead one has kind of like the iffiest cover. No, Raiders of the Living Dead sucks. I don't like this artwork. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You know what that really looks? It looks like Cheap Man's Toxic Avenger.
I like Closed Circuit. That's got a great cover.
That is great.
I'm not big on
a little bit basic.
Let's go down through these. We'll see. Let's look at the.
Ooh.
I want to suck your blood.
Ooh. Oh. That's got hurt. I'm my type of woman. Oh yeah, I've got to get that. That's the one I've got to get, because I keep telling Don that I'm going to dress up as that character for Comic-Con.
Mickey Hargitay. All right, now look at all these covers. So, going to the movies can be murder.
It's a brilliant Italian-looking cover.
It is. And special features right here: introduction by Kayla Janice, audio commentary with Nathaniel Thompson and Howard Berger, interview with the Italian director. I'm not even trying, man, anymore.
Isn't that Giuliano Montaldo?
Good idea. Kat Ellinger, and a re-release trailer by Jake West.
So it is going to be great. And no, Alan, I haven't got that. I'm waiting for it to go on sale so I can pick it up.
Absolutely adore the shirt, though, man.
That is great, isn't it?
Actually, the cover's not bad. That's okay.
I do want the shirts. I do want the shirts, but I just feel like I've spending too much money around this time of the year.
Yeah, it is a time for that. Like, if you're going to buy these shirts, obviously you're going to get me this shirt.
I like the 3D effect on it.
It is very cool.
Yeah.
That is not good.
That's the movie I'm going to send you. I'm going to say, I want a review on it. I want you to open it. I want you to talk about it. I want nothing but positive. Talk about.
The Dead One special features: web store exclusive slipcover, audio interview with distributor Samuel M. Sherman, the crazy wild and crazy life of Barry Mahone interview with author filmmaker C. Courtney Joyner on writer, producer, director Barry Mahone.
I'm going to answer your question, Sean. Whatever happened to television supposedly releasing tons of new releases week after week? It started and it just petered off. I'm going to tell you right now, right? I'm a very honest person on this, and sometimes Aaron has to say to me, calm down, calm down. So I'm going to say it in the most respectful way possible, because I don't believe in putting companies down, unless they're charging too much and all that stuff. But I will say with television, I do find disappointing that they keep pushing back the titles. Like, I was hoping to have Slashers by November. November. And by the time I get my 6 titles, because I have to wait for them to hold some, it'll probably be January, because it seems like they're releasing 2 every month now or something like that. And the annoying part about that was originally they were supposed to be releasing I think it was 5 a month because of the whole 13 weeks of Halloween or something. But I think the problem is a lot of these companies, they push themselves too hard too quickly. And then they let people down, and they take it as they're, being attacked. And I think it's just a big mess, But I'm hoping they sort it out. I really do, because I'm a subscriber to them. So
I just worry that they get excited and they put too much on themselves that they can't, that literally becomes impossible to deliver on.
Yeah.
And or company gonna get, because I think that they did announce some great stuff. They were very super upfront with a lot of stuff when
But
Brad
barely
got
any
sick.
of that great. But sadly, barely any of the great stuff has come out yet. It's all the other stuff.
Well, Slashers, I guess, is the.
Yeah, but that's not out yet, is it?
We shall hope.
I mean, I thought I'd have tons more movies by now, but I mean, personally, I've got nothing against television. Do they annoy me a little bit with certain things? Sure, but every company does that. Vinegar Syndrome annoys me when they don't package the comic sets properly and then they turn up damaged. Or Seven annoys me with their pricing structure when I feel like their movies are not worth that price structure. So I think it's one of those things where every company has their own problems. But I'm trying to be more kind to television, because I feel like, we don't know what's going on.
And
they did, but the sadly thing is, that was in my view, that live stream is kind of like, oh look, we got this. But if you look at it, if you look at it properly, right? They said they were going to. I think they said they were going to release them, or most of them, during the 13 weeks of Halloween. But instead, they announced them afterwards, because me and Aaron were covering it for a while.
Yeah, we did cover it for a nice bit, actually, until it kind of ended up kind of petering a bit, and and I still wanted to cover, it just became I wasn't sure when things were going to be announced and if something was going to be announced. And
they're announcing stuff tonight, and announcing more titles tonight.
Are they really?
9 p.m.
That's right, though. Yeah.
Because I sent you the picture, didn't I?
What time?
9 p.m. I have no idea. 9 p.m. for me is, I think it's Eastern.
So let me just think. That's in an hour. Because it's 9:30 here right now, and that will be 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. But
let's hope it's some big titles. Let's hope it's Gator Bait or something like that. Just to excite people.
Still waiting the first.
Oh, Warlock's still waiting.
But it's on its way.
How are you still waiting? Oh, it's on its way. I got my package, my second package from them, because they chased me up on it, because I told them I would wait for 6 or 7, because then the shipping is $20. Because I was like, I'm paying per title, because I'm paying $12, $15 shipping per title. Then what was the point of subscribing?
Master Chaos members on there. Yep, that was on one of our streams, and teased that he could get them the rights to Elves.
That sounds about right, Sean, to be honest.
But here's the thing. Well, shout out to Jose for getting his actual first film being put up by Golden Ninja.
Yeah, that's nice.
Physical media. There you go. Ask them to hold until 10 titles.
He needs to. You know what he needs to do. You know what. You know what. Jose needs to do. He needs to send you and me 3 copies of that movie.
Which one? The first one?
Yeah, because he's got an audio commentary on it as well.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Because I was looking at it earlier. Oh, you asked to hold until 10 titles. Well, no wonder you're still waiting. Must took a while for them to all come in.
This is a better cover than the freaking like Undead one. The Dead
I
one.
feel like this is like Toxic Crusaders, the cheap version.
It's kind of like Graham Wilson, I think his name, from EC Comics. He did a lot of these like kind of zombie-ish ones, and this isn't too bad. I mean, like this is much better.
I like that cover actually. I can't buy from Gold Ninja because it's like £20 shipping for 2 titles. Sadly, otherwise I'd have picked up some of the martial arts stuff.
Yeah, you love the martial arts stuff, man.
I do.
We got Auto Commentary, web store exclusive slipcover. Auto Commentary with director producer Samuel M. Sherman. Auto Commentary with actor Robert DeVoe. Things to Do in Jersey When You're Dead. Interview with Tom Ferrante, editor John Donaldson, and soundtrack composer George Edward Ott. Original cut 80 minutes. Alternate cut 72 minutes. Short film 5 minutes. Not to say. Behind the scenes stills gallery, documents at production gallery, trailer.
That's actually quite a lot of good special features. Boy, have they got 100 package now? Because it seems like they should sort out the other parts first, to be honest.
I'm like, I don't know. I want them to be around for 200, 300 titles, but I'm not sure. I don't care how popular a company is. You can be Vinegar Syndrome. If Vinegar Syndrome said, hey, look, but you want to buy the next 100 or 200 titles? I'm like, no. I'll take my chance. I'll roll that dice. I'm a bit nervous when it comes to stuff like that. And that has nothing to do with TerraVision. That has to do with any company. Like, I'm not like, like me and George are different that way. Me and George. It's got to happen. Dude, it's got to happen at least once a stream. You
can always compare me to the stud, but it's George.
I'm so tired, man.
That's an insult to this insult to that great man.
That's because of that cool unboxing that I had. He had a lot of stuff, man.
He did.
I'm gonna have to go, George. When you watch this, I'm gonna go to your house. I'm gonna. There's a couple of those releases there. Ready to go, man.
So what were you gonna say? I'm guessing you and Malcolm.
Yeah, go. I mean, yeah, not even Criterion. That's the thing. Like, I'm not like you. Me and you are different. Like, you're a committed. Like, you're a subscriber.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, okay, doesn't matter, blind, but I like give it all to me, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's cool. I mean, and me, I'm like, I subscribed once for 6 months.
It was bad.
It wasn't just that it was bad. I was a wreck. It was like the lotto every month. I didn't know what I was going to get. Like, I was waiting for the numbers to come out. I'm like, okay, no, okay, yes, yeah. Oh, this month is good. Bingo. Another month, I'm like, oh, God, am I making my money back? You know, I can't be that guy. I can't be the guy who's like, you know, I'm so chill about this. Like, I'm the guy that's like, no, I think I'll wait. And this is why sales are good for me, because I will support your company. I will buy like brand new titles day one when they're titles that I really want. Titles that I want, that I'm like super excited about. I will go to brick and mortar stores. I'll buy your titles there as well. I'll support brick and mortar places. But for me, like, if I get a subscription, if I grab everything, then this becomes a bit hollow to me. Damn right.
Ebola was amazing. I love that film.
It's just, you know,
it's not so much.
Me, not so much. Like I'm epileptic. Like obviously, a movie with
Yeah.
people having seizures, so it's not gonna
Yeah.
work. But no, I was minority in that one, of course. But and I understand that. But yeah, no, it was too. I was too much for rec. It was too much for rec, and I
Yeah.
felt like okay, I could have. Oh, and then Severin announced the set, and I wanted that set. And like, oh man, I can't buy it now.
Yeah.
And actually, I could have because at the time, I was like, oh, I probably could have bought. But I was like, no, I was set myself because this is what I do. I will like decide, okay, I'm going to do this, and I'm very like, and I'll stick with something. So if I say, okay, I'm buying this type of movie, or I'm buying this, then that's me. That's me for the next 6 months. Like I'm,
Yeah.
like I'm very like regimented when it comes to that type of stuff.
Well, as somebody who's a subscriber to 3 companies, Mega Syndrome Television and Radiance, I will say I don't mind the mystery titles, honestly. I think I'll end up sticking with Radiance and Vinegar Syndrome because I find Radiance has some really good releases, no matter what they are, and I enjoy them. And Vinegar Syndrome, I know I'm going to always get things I want. Even if they're things I don't look for, I know they're things that I want because most of the time for me, the mystery of it is what makes it so good. The problem of it is Radiance released the same set as Vinegar Syndrome. It's a Vinegar Syndrome set of that Polish apocalyptic set, I think it was called.
Yeah.
Right. It came with 1 extra movie. As Radiance's comes with just 3 movies. So I'm going to be keeping both versions because I think they'll be more nice in the collection. But I will say the biggest problem when you do buy things blind, like in a subscription, is you do never know if you're going to get a double or sales going to be released of the exact same thing you've got from a different company. It does. And as somebody who buys all the partner labels, I can tell you that that's true. It does. I looked on my list to see how much I'd saved. I've saved over $4,000 on Vinegar Syndrome this year.
Do you know how much you would have saved by not buying?
A lot more.
No, here's
a lot more.
Here's the thing. Like, in all seriousness, play devil's advocate for a second. It is great that the 50% off is there. It is a wonderful incentive, right? Wonderful incentive. Great. Fantastic. Yeah. However, let's say that you're buying the yearly subscription, okay?
Yeah.
It's your Christmas present, whatever. You're saving up the money. Like, not everybody, like, we buy a lot of movies. A lot of us on here, we buy a lot. Not everybody buys at that level or can buy at that level.
I only buy a couple of months.
A year, I couldn't, right? Like, obviously you don't, Malcolm. You're pretty conservative when it comes to your stuff. Like, but like, there's going to be a time like you get that subscription and you're like, great, that's my money. Like, you may not be able to do that 50% off. You like, so what you're getting, like, you want to be excited about that because you can't get those. You can't avail of that.
That's true.
Because there are a lot of people these are getting pricier. This is getting pricier.
Yeah. Well, some of the best releases I think Vinegar Syndrome released so far is the first Cadona set. And
that was in my friggin' subscription too, son of a.
You loved it, didn't you?
Man, that is.
I agree with you. If you might want this. It's like you got to pay for the VSUs, you got to pay for the VSAs, the VSLs, you got to pay for all this stuff. If you become a subscriber, you need to hopefully be able to get those things if you want them with that discount. If not, you haven't got a chance, have you?
That's the thing. And I mean, like, at the time that I did it, I was getting ready to move to Morocco. I wasn't spending a lot of money. So I thought, okay, I'll get a subscription. Hey there, Dennis. Welcome, man. I'll get a subscription. It'll be like my next 6 months are set. I got something every month. I just got it for the channel. I got it to watch. My cousin was there because I knew that him was going to watch a lot of that stuff. So I'm like super stoked. And then like, it's just like Cardona set, Ebola syndrome, like just so much disappointment for me. And, it's just picked at the wrong time. But like, and there was a lot of decent partner labels that I probably could have afforded and would have rathered with certain like Vinegar Syndrome titles if I hadn't done that. But that's the thing. That's just me. That's why there's different type of collectors that take it in different ways. And that's one of the nice things I think, Malcolm, about me and you being on here, is
Yeah.
we both love a lot of the same stuff, but we
Yeah,
collect in kind of a different way, and it gives a nice dynamic,
it does.
and different outlooks
It's
when
true.
it comes to that. And
It's
that's one
very
thing
true.
truly appreciate about you, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate being on there and being able to just be a muppet.
Even when I'm being
And
weird tonight.
what's that?
Even when I'm being weird like tonight.
Hey, it's all fun to me. I subscribe to Horror Pack, and some months it's just not worth it. I'm going to tell you what, lot. My view of Horror Pack has always been this. Other than the special exclusive you get in it, in my view, for me, it's always been a waste of money. Now, if somebody goes out there and they don't buy constant horror and all this stuff, then brilliant, because you're going to have stuff. But if you're like me, who collected horror like crazy, years ago, you're going to get those titles, especially considering a lot of the titles I've found for the most part, especially in the Blu-ray ones, are very kind of generic. The DVD ones are better in my view because you never know, because there's so much more on the DVD that you might never have seen. But saying that, go on.
Oh, no, go ahead, finish. I want to hear
I was going to say, saying that, I can see why people want them. Now, I used to watch Sean C. Phillips opening his ones, right? Because he used to get the DVD and Blu-ray all the time, and I'd always think to myself, I've got this one, I got that one, I had that one like 10 years ago, I had this one. And to me, that's disappointing. Now, the exclusive in them, sadly, isn't worth it for me, because I know they can go on sale, I know they can do this, but so it's never been something that's been right for me, and I don't think it's saying right for you either, Aaron, because obviously you've got a horror collection.
Yeah, no, it's a massive waste of money for me. I watch Horror Hippie, like she does unboxings for it. Like they send them to her, and she's pretty honest with it. She said, like, yeah, they're sending me another one, and she's brutal. And one thing she said is like the exclusives in the horror pack tend to be like, and she doesn't have a super big collection at this point, because she's starting out, and she's like, the horror exclusives often tend to be the worst movies. In the set.
That's why they're exclusives.
And yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I guess that's why they're exclusives.
The other thing as well, just cut in quickly, was I've noticed sometimes they have the same movies in different years, like in the months. So
the thing with, I'll tell you right now, like it comes from Canada, and Warlock. I'm sure Warlock's Canadian too, and I'm sure there's more people in there that's Canadian. Hey there, Paul. By the way, welcome. Anybody else notice? Any other Canadians here notice when you're looking at the horror pack? You're like, hey, these are suspiciously like movies that are at Dollarama right now.
Yes.
Because I remember watching people opening up horror packs and like, oh, there's this one here, and it's like the most mainstream, like movie, and I'm like, I just bought that last week at Dollarama for like $2, and they can do it because like I guess that it sucks more for them now because they can't go to Dollarama. Oh, there we go. Or maybe that's the reason we don't get horror at Dollarama.
It's just never been so for me.
It's
like the same reason why I don't. It's like the same reason why I don't buy random 50 movies boxes, because I know they're going to be all the titles I've either seen or got.
At least random 50 movie boxes tearing the back what it is, so right? But horror pack is like, what am I going like? What is it? Roll the dice. And if horror pack, though, if you do want to send me some, I'll review them. But I mean, I get it if you're in the States. Like, watch that. Some of the releases that they get are kind of Canadian exclusive. So I could see, like, let's just say The Editor, right? We got an exclusive version of The Editor here in Canada. Fun little film done by the Astron 6 guys. But like we got this really amazing cover. It's Jalowist cover. Thank you, Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
That's
awesome.
And because of that, I was almost gonna put the Playboy opening up there for a second. Punisher T-shirt. That's what we did, real quick.
Oh,
That was actually part of something else that's coming out in a little bit that I'm working on. But hey, Matty, welcome, man. As I was saying, like,
well, hey, May.
I am so, I can't. I mean, like, if you're in the United States and it's Canadian exclusive, bam, it's wonderful because you're getting it exclusive in Canada. Like Black Christmas, we got the Seasons Grievings. It had like a mini like Rue Morgue magazine inside of it. Fantastic stuff, wonderful stuff. If you're in Canada and by the way, Horpack charges American prices no matter where you live.
Oh, that's crap.
Yeah. So, and I live in Canada. Well, I did live in Canada. I'm in Canada right now. So yeah, no, I mean, like, I'm iffy on it. I am like the type of person that might, like, as silly as some of the exclusives are, like, I wouldn't mind having some. The Witching season, that looks interesting to me. I've got the soundtrack. I love anthology films.
I own that. I actually bought that off of Film Treasures. And they're sale for £10.
Did you like it? Did you watch it yet?
Yeah, it's actually not that bad. It's not brilliant, but it's fun.
Fun City announced Radio On, Morven Collar. I did find that. Was that again? Oh, Fatal Femmes and Primetime Panic 2 will be 50% off the MSRP.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I bought them. Not from
I don't have
there, but I bought them
Panic
from the import here.
Did you like
Not
Primetime
too
Panic
bad.
2?
I think I ain't opened it yet. I ain't even opened the first one.
First one's good. I watched the first one.
You know, the problem with having loads of movies, guys, is you got to have time to watch them.
That's the killer. Oh, you. Now, that being said, as much as you buy Malcolm, you do watch a lot of, you watch a lot of movies. So nobody can look at you and say, "Oh, look, he buys these movies," but then they just stacked up. And no, you watch.
Well, on average, I watch 4 to 5 a day. I do get through them. And the other thing is, I have a tendency to feel like this. Like, for instance, this year so far, I've gone through 1,536 movies. So, it's kind of really, like you said, I do get through them.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of, when I decide to pick the certain one.
And we got to look at MVD's thing in a second, actually, which goes along with that they're looking to get out of the business sometime next year. I mean, it is hard right now. It's definitely a difficult time for some companies when it comes to some physical media stuff.
Ooh, you
that's
watch
not
movies
true.
on
If
your
you
phone?
watch it, I don't. If on your phone doesn't count as a view. It does count as a view. A lot of people watch the movies while they're on their phone or doing other things.
I watch my mom on the toilet.
Yeah, as long as you're watching your movie, like that's let's not be snobby about it. let's take it into into the modern day aesthetic of it. Because it's not like everybody's watching a movie like, oh, I have to study this film. A lot of people are watching.
The other thing is
fun.
Well, the other thing is not everybody's on their phone.
Yeah, that's the thing. And even if you are, if you're enjoying the movie, that's okay.
I don't sit on my phone all the time. I normally, most time on my phone, it's between movies. If somebody messages me, I think that's true. I think that's a good opinion. But I think the problem is we live in this world now where mobile phones, cell phones, whatever I call them, they're very to hand. So people always grab them no matter what. If I hear a noise on my phone, like an email, I have to check to see if it's a, hey, thank you, Matty.
Oh, thank you, Matty. It is going to be, I think, an incredible Black Friday.
It is. Ooh, it's incredible.
Downright scary.
Thanks to you, May, I can now get the big bundle.
Molto suave.
Oh.
If that was only $2.99, like $2.99, that'd be awesome.
That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? 17 items, 19% off.
God, I want a cheeseburger.
You know what? I was supposed to have a cheeseburger today for Thanksgiving because obviously we don't have Thanksgiving over here. And because Donna's Canadian, technically she was in America, so she kind of celebrates Thanksgiving here. So we were going to have burgers, right? But I slept most of the day.
This is
I saw a
gorgeous.
person review a movie saying how they didn't get the movie because they were bored on their phone. Well, then they shouldn't be looking at their phone, then, should they?
Yeah, that's the thing. But it's like that. That's not everybody, but like still, people watch in different ways. I think that's the thing. Like if I'm setting to watch a movie, then normally that's it. Unless that's a movie that I don't like very much, I'm like, well, look, there we go. Come on, anybody message me.
Well, for me, sometimes what I do, Gleam, is if I'm not watching a movie and I'm watching something like YouTube, sometimes I will have a podcast on my TV and another podcast on my phone and be watching them both. But never with a movie.
This does look gorgeous. Like,
that's not bad, actually.
Look at it. Look how sexy that looks right there. That looks so sexy.
Yeah, and then it turns up and it's like this, like that
it's broken.
psychic music box.
Yeah, like St. Elsewhere vibes going on, right?
Yeah. I do like those pins, though.
I like the shirt, too. I mean, like it all. I mean, it looks gorgeous.
I don't think I will be honest here about watching on my phone. I used to be able to watch a lot on my phone when I was younger, on the original iPhone. But nowadays, I don't mind doing things on my phone if I've got it on the, on the what's it called? What you put in the tripod. But I can't sit there and watch a movie but I know I can watch on the TV because I want to watch it the best way possible.
I remember I had a Samsung Galaxy, when they were the bigger ones, and I was like dead sick, like really really sick. So I was in bed, like, and I just didn't like the remote for the TV was over.
Yeah.
I just couldn't get up. I was in St. John's at the time, and I sat down and I found, God, what was it? What's the Sony one again? The Sony is killing me. Sony had this like movie service, a free movie service and TV shows and stuff like that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name, but I know what you're talking about.
Because you used to have it on the PlayStation 3. But I had it on my phone. So I sat down there and I watched like Candyman. And just being able to watch something, because I was sick as a dog, even on like on my phone, was such a wonderful distraction. And it made me, because I was very much like, I'll never watch a movie on a phone or an iPad or anything like that. George, thank you, man.
Whoa. Hey, George.
You got called out here, by the way, like not too long ago.
Yeah.
Crackle. Thank you, Alan. It is Crackle.
Crackle. Yeah, because Crackle had, what was it?
I used to like them.
Snatch, the TV series, didn't it? It Snatch TV series with Rupert Grint.
Yeah, they had a bunch of stuff. I loved when they did like when they did like Starsky and Hutch episodes and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Just a ton of stuff. Now there's a new Sony app, the one that like the new Sony Movie Core or something like that. It's gonna you get when you have like one of the like bundles, like the PlayStation.
I think Crackle's just in America and Canada.
I think so.
I haven't seen it recently on mine.
Is it still around?
I don't know because I watched it in America, but I don't. Yeah, the commercials were very annoying, mate.
Same as when Tubi started. I remember when Tubi started, it was like a lot of ads.
One every 5 minutes.
When Tubi started, like, you watch like 5 minutes of movie, and there was like a bunch of ads. Crackle stopped in Canada.
What I liked about Crackle being Sony, she always knew it would have great audio and picture quality.
Yeah, there you go. Oh man! All right, well, George will be glad about this because I know he liked this movie since it's theater.
Oh,
I'm actually.
You got
I'm
it recently, didn't you? You got it recently on 4K as well. Record is now owned by Chicken Soup for the Soul.
oh my god! Is it really?
Uh,
You're not joking. Oh my
that's
god!
brilliant. That's brilliant.
If this has like lots of car racing in it, which Gran Turismo I'm assuming is going to have, then I don't give a crap.
Well, you know the story, didn't you? You know the story about it.
It's the guy that was like used to play Gran Turismo that actually becomes a real car racer, right?
Yeah.
Is that basically
Yeah.
it?
That's basically it, yeah. I think they get the best players, and one guy ends up being the best out of them and can beat them in the real thing, from what I remember hearing.
As long as they have a lot of like racing in it, maybe a couple crashes, I'm good.
Yeah. And maybe some hot babes.
Let's just see.
I mean, Orlando Bloom's in it.
Who's in it?
And is it Orlando Bloom and David Harbour, right?
Spice Girl? There's a Spice Girl in
Orlando
this
Bloom.
movie.
Is there?
There's a Spice Girl. Jerry Halliwell's in this movie.
Oh, the hottest one.
My favorite, Ginger Spice.
I had a real thing about her back in the day. And as she's got older, she's got a lot fitter.
I love Ginger Spice.
Paul says, put your tube socks on. I did that earlier.
Code for 750,000 in-game credits to purchase a race car featured in the movie. Oh, great. Now I'm going to have to buy a Gran Turismo.
Ooh.
I
used to love those games.
Oh, man, me too.
You can't play those games unless you've got the steering wheel and pedal.
Oh, no, I don't like them like that. On the outside.
Then you're not doing it properly.
Dude, I can't. I don't drive.
Yeah, well, you can drive in the game.
No, I can't drive. Like, I don't drive. There's a difference. Like,
hold on. Let's just say this. You can drive. You just choose not to drive.
Yeah.
Right? And we're not talking about in a car. We're not talking about in a car. We're talking about, because you said you choose not to drive.
No. No, in the car. Like, I've driven car before. Not for a long time. I could not do it now. But epileptic, stop that. Yeah. But no, for that, I don't like the wheel so much. I've tried like some games, like back in the Dreamcast days, like I played like it's like the Hydro games or something like that.
Yeah.
Hydro Thunder. Yeah. Yes. Ooh. But for like the newer stuff, no. Gran Turismo.
It's like, to me, it's like PC gaming. Not really playing PC gaming if you're not using a keyboard and mouse.
I'm that like sellout, like give me a PC game, like okay.
What's the point of having a controller for a PC game? You can just play it on the PS5 or Xbox.
They do that now. Like, look at how half the PC players are out there. Like, so yeah, sure, there's a lot of using mouse and stuff, but still, there's a whole bunch of them. Like, all right, got your gaming PC, got your PlayStation or Xbox controller.
Ridiculous.
It's true, though.
In my view, I mean, that's okay for other people, but
I agree with you.
I Tubi though, because they got a lot of these not well known. That's true, they do. I went on Tubi and they had Kung Fu Bambuas on there, which is the T word, but I'm just not saying it.
Well, on Tubi,
I watched part of it with Donna and she didn't like it.
On Tubi, I was going to watch 420 Massacre the other day because that sounded so insane. I thought it might be a good one. So this is a pendant from. Do you know what pendant this one is?
Yeah, that's from. That's from the sect, right?
Yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis's sister.
That's a lovely cover.
It is
that one. The other one.
Yeah. But this is like, this is like, I know you haven't seen it, but this is the scene where she's baking some bread. And
are you serious?
No. Do you think I remember much? I saw the movie. I don't remember much about this movie. All right. Features on this one.
Bloody hell, look at all this.
Slipcover. Do you want to read this? You read the features this time.
Okay. Exclusive booklet by Claire Donna. Sympathy for the Devil. Interview with director Michelle Salvi. You're the Devil in Disguise. Interview with co-screenwriter producer Dario Argento. Catacumba. Interview with co-screenwriter Gianni Romoli. Cover personality. Oh, CM Punk's in that. Interview with actor Thomas Arna. Only of a Lonely Heart. Interview with actor Giovanni Lombardo. I see why you did this to me now. In the Shades area, interview with cinematographer Rafael Mertis. 4 times Argento, interview with composer Pino Donaggio. That's wrong.
Donaggio.
Yeah, see, that was wrong.
Well, I know.
Total Eclipse, interview with special effects artist Sergio De.
Yeah.
Oh Well, interview with set designer Antonio Gilen. The Birth of Evil, interview with film historian Fabrizio Spurio. Interview with The Dark Well, interview with Alan Jones, author Profondo Argento. Catacomb in the Kitchen, Michelle Sarvi shows up. It shows us his dark basement. What's he got down there? Italian trailer, US release trailer. But I want to know what's in the dark basement. You know what? That sold the title. What's in his dark basement? Nobody knows.
Like it's. Oh my god, man! Can you imagine if like? So I can't show that one. Sorry, guys.
That's in the dark basement.
Can you imagine if it's like, if it's just a basement? Like he's got like some like bottles, you know, like there's some nails, there's like some tools in the background.
Yeah, for like an hour, just them walking around in it.
This is where I got the oil spill when I was changing oil. That's freaking awesome. I'd watch that. I watch that.
Don't mind the stain on the floor. That's just wine.
They actually did put a lot of older Doctor Who on Tubi just recently. But I got about the Blu-rays because I'm.
What I like about Tubi recently is they've got tons of full moon on there. They stacks of beer cases because it's an alcoholic now.
And they even got the newer full moon. You know, the stuff like you're like, I don't want to buy it, but
I'm going to watch it.
Let's roll the dice. It's like, okay, we'll do this. We will get through this movie. And I think I watched one where it was a couple, and
wow, just that baby was a male. That's crazy.
What?
Your stuff all female. Oh, Glenn said just realised that Sophie was a man.
Oh, really? Yeah, yeah. He's actually in a bunch of movies. He's the guy in Demons. That's giving out the golden tickets at the beginning of Demons. He's got the half silver mask on.
Oh yeah,
he's definitely he's a guy that could probably he had the looks to be an actor, but became a director.
Yeah, well, he got taught by the best.
The Basement. Oh, but you know, his Basement is amazing. It's like. I had the Criterion.
By the Basement. He got taught by the Basement.
I had the Criterion for Armageddon. And anybody that's got the Criterion for Armageddon is going to remember this. So I was reading the booklet because I was bored one day and I'm reading the booklet. And it said, like, look this up, guys, if anybody's got this. You know, I knew that, like, Michael Bay was going to be good because of his, like, his pictures of his home movies. like somebody from his high school, like a guy. I'm like, and I laughed and laughed and laughed more than I should have. I just thought it was the funniest.
That sounds crazy.
I grabbed Cemetery Man, but I'm fine with The Church and the Sect too. The sets from Scorpion. Those are good releases. I think I've only got the 1 disc release for the Sect actually, from Scorpion.
Hey there, welcome, and I've got the Pluto TV app, Alan. I always watch Dog Rescuers on it.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
Well, that's nice.
It's Elephant Medusa. Come on, it looks like Elephant Medusa.
It does. It does a little bit. It's nice.
It is nice. It's like
but are they nice enough to make you buy the set? That's the question.
No. I'm being honest.
I do like these slips. What I like about these slips is they all go together really well.
They do.
They're not like completely different.
Like I said before, if I had, you know, loads upon loads, and I didn't spend money on silly things like something I'm going to use on a daily basis.
Gleam's corrected, Joe. That's a goat, not an elephant.
I know, but it looks like an elephant. Like, here's the thing. I know it's a goat, but look at it again, man. It looks like an elephant. That's kind of the joke. All right, I'll do this one because I'm gonna be nice.
All right, that's yeah, okay. I'm gonna listen to this and try not to
Okay.
laugh.
Webstar. Ta-da! Webstar exclusive slipcover, exclusive booklet by Claire Donner. Oh, did I get that? No. The Mystery of the Cathedrals, interview with director Michele Save. Alchemical Possession, interviews with co-screenwriter producer Dario Argento. The 11th Commandment, interview with co-screenwriter Franco Ferrini. The Ghostwriter, interview with co-screenwriter Dardano Sacchi. Latte, interview with Asia Argento. I hate it when people call her Asia. That's not her name. Here Comes the Bride, interview with Antella Fatali. I shouldn't be speaking. I get names wrong all the time. A Demon Named Evan, interview with actor Tomas Arana. Father Giovanni, interview with actor Giovanni Lombardo Radice. Rest in peace. He's passed away, right? I'm pretty sure he is. Monsters and Demons. Yeah, if not, well, who knows? What did it just do? Sergio Savaletti. Holy Ground, interview with makeup effects artist Franco Casagni. Building the Church, interview with set director Antonello Galing. The Right Hand Man, interview with assistant director Claudio Latanzi. Return to the Land of the Demons, interview with Alan Jones. Is that right? No. Author Profondo Argento. Trailer and bonus CD soundtrack. It is
well done. You did really well there.
We'll assume I got some, a lot of it right. Probably some of it wrong, but a lot of it right. Do you think this looks like him?
It looks like an action man.
Like,
you know me. You know me. When I get these pins, I make them into people from YouTube instead. So you know, I think it looks semi, maybe.
What'd you say about your semi?
Oh, it's past that. It's past that point now.
All right,
looking at these.
All right.
Oh, I like that.
That's cool.
You could say that. You could say that's a Two-Face one instead.
You know, you got like some people say, like, oh, you know, some people look at it and say, "Look, it's Terrifier." I
like that one.
That is cool. I like the Cemetery Man one, but this is about it. Look at this.
Aaron's there. Warlock Aaron's in Toronto. He's going there tomorrow.
I'm in Toronto. The Vinegar Syndrome shop is having a holiday sale this weekend. Oh, I'm so jealous of you, Warlock. So Warlock's going to go
just down the road, didn't you?
I'm going to, like, did you know? A lot of people don't know this, Malcolm. Everywhere in Canada is 5 minutes walk away.
It is. It's that small of a country.
So like I just go out. I get on my dog sled, get on my igloo, get on my dog sled, and 5 minutes, and I'm over to the to archive.
Oh, wow,
that is a pretty.
Well, look, that's another engagement, so he can't go. Oh, that snow globe does look nice.
Oh, look at this.
See, that's my favourite slip. And that's a great cover.
It is great. You want to do the
Triple H says that snow globe looks lame.
Oh wow, I'm hoping it'll look great. I really am. Like, it's gonna be you got a buddy who's gonna try and go. That is cool. Can he be my buddy? Man, he's close to Toronto, but he's not braving the border right now. I understand, man. Let's not go on that one, unfortunately. But yeah, it is a shame. Okay, dude, this one. I'll let you do this one.
I'm leaving this one to you. I'm leaving this one. You did so well on the last one. Okay. You did the last one so well.
You're hoping that this is going to be Rupert Everton, this one, so this can't be as bad, right? Exclusive booklet by Claire Donner. Oh, web story exclusive subcover. Auto commentary by Michela Soave and screenwriter Gianni Romoli. At the Graves, interview with Michela Soave. Of Love and Death, interview with actor Rupert Everett. She interviewed with actress Anna Falchi. Archival making of. A Matter of Life and Death, interview with Gianni Romoli. Graveyard Shift, interview with cinematographer Mauro Marchetti. Head Over Heels, interview with actress Fabiani Formica. The Living Dead Mayor, interview with Stefano, I'm going to try this one, Maschiarelli. The Music from the Underground, interview with composer Riccardo
What's his
Maceio.
name? Actor Stefano Masciari.
I think so. That's
Riccardo Bissell.
Sergio Savaletti. And Antonello Gilling and Alan Jones again. Italian trailer, English trailer, bonus CD soundtrack. So Nanner. Got it. That wasn't bad, man. I don't like the cover.
That wasn't that bad.
I don't like the cover to stir. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, it's so basic. It literally feels like it should have had a
It is more
slip.
basic than me going to Starbucks and getting a pumpkin spice latte. The book cover is better than the movie.
Yeah, why didn't they use it as a slip?
It's like, come on, guys. Combat shot.
Oh dear.
That's not bad.
Gary says your Italian is getting better. Nice.
There we go. Thank you, Garrett. The
They probably do.
Oh, this is cool. Though, in all honesty, like this could be like, hey, let's put a head on that last spider creature. You know what I mean? I'd have to go back.
You broke up. I didn't hear you. You broke up.
It looks like that's kind of like, hey, are we putting a head on that last spider creature we did to make it look slightly different?
Yeah, it does look that way. What I want to know is, because of how small it is it going to be one of those that you feel, you know?
I'd like to say I'd watch it, but the honest truth, guys, is this. Aaron no like it of spiders. I will cry. So I'm going to guess this is the features. Director Stephen Wallace introduces the love letters from Terabella Road. The love letters from Terabella Road. What is this from?
Those, George, those movies are Alligator 1 and 2, so you're not double dipping. Yeah,
and that is really cool. So those are the ones that came out here from Scream Factory. I actually picked them up. This Alligator is coming out in 4K, the same as here in North America. And Alligator 2 is coming out in Blu-ray, The Next Mutation, by the way, which is a lot of fun. So I would definitely recommend those, George. 100%.
I do like the cover.
It looks really good. It looks better than
the artwork's beautiful on that.
We should look at that after.
We will.
Because, how much more of these do we have to go through? We get to ones we don't really like. Not really don't like, just, Unscarred. Director commentary, actor conversation, actor conversation.
These are the ones that have really got the best features on them.
Yeah, you can tell, they really went all in on it.
That spider thing looks like my name in the face.
Now this one has Spider Labyrinth has the best features of all. Trailer, bonus CD soundtrack.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And there's the books that they're selling. Let's go over. I actually want to look at 101 films. That's should be on the website, all right?
Let's have a look. Yeah, it will be. Oh, there it is.
It is beautiful. Let's look at this beast. Alligator 2, The Mutation. I thought it was called The Next Mutation. Okay.
It might be called that in American and Canada.
I probably got it wrong tonight, man. I'd be surprised when I get anything right. I get something right. I'm shocked. This is a gorgeous set. This is sexy. I'm
Yes.
so jealous of your guys' set here.
Well, so Alligator 2 is rated 12.
Maddie's
What's
reaching for you
Swindle?
players hungry. It hungers.
Ooh.
This
you
is
buy from Orbit, you'll get them.
Yeah, I mean, like, I always recommend. I like 1-1 films. I really do. I think they put out some nice stuff. Obviously, I was lucky enough to get that Ghost Watch set. You know, the hard box one. I thought that was really
Yeah,
cool.
that was nice. That's
Now these here, like, I know Maddie's a creature feature guy because he likes William Girdler stuff, like the Day of the Animals and Grizzly. So this is right up that alley. Like the first one's actually a very good film. Cheesy film.
I remember when these came out in America. And I was like, oh, should I buy the American ones? But I'm glad I didn't now because I think it's.
Alligator 2 is a better cover. Look at that. It's almost kind of got a Mondo style to it.
It does. I think this is a great set. I do. I don't know if I'm going to pre-order it or wait till it comes out.
It's got a rigid box too.
Yeah, which makes it even nicer because it means you've got both the cases.
And let's look feature-wise. We got theatrical cut, alternate TV cut, Everybody in the Pool with Robin Riker, Wild in the Streets with director Louis Teague, The Walks Among Us, John Sayles, Luck of the Gator with Robert Short, Gator Guts with interview with Bryan Cranston. Yep. Additional scenes from the TV version, teaser trailer, theatrical trailer, TV spots, and Mutation. We got, this is Mutation, I got wrong. Next Mutation is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Interview with director John Hess. Interview with special effects coordinator John Eggert. Interview with editor Marshall Harvey. Becoming the Hunted. An interview with actor Kane Hodder. Yep. And Blood Brothers, an interview with second unit director Eugene Hess. Theatrical trailer. We got a booklet here too as well. Comes a limited edition booklet with new writings on the film. I would love to see like a double-sided poster or something on this too. That would be amazing.
See, if it was 7 more lucky, it would have come with a baby alligator.
A real baby alligator. Create your own alligator thing. It's a very big announcement. I'm pretty sure that this is definitely going to be a pre-order one. It's Black Label. That George is right. They go fast, especially the hard box Black Labels. They tend to go pretty quick.
I might do. I don't know.
Let's one more time.
I see. I've like 400 movies coming in the mail at the minute.
I'm just going to do this.
So
I'm just going to let this rest there for a second. Oh, wait a minute. Dude. That is a poster.
That is a poster. It's the full poster of both the covers. So when you put them together, they connect. But it's more hands.
Oh, dude, now you got to get it. It's poster included.
I'll pre-order it. Everybody wins. I'll pre-order. I still wish Memento had been a 4K.
I remember as a kid hearing that rumor, like about like the alligators and stuff that got flushed down the toilet and they grew big and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true, right? Same with snakes. I had somebody I know who said that she was going around someone's house to help them because a snake came out of their toilet and bit them in the butt.
I remember, what was it? Somebody like there was like a big like python like escaped somewhere and got in somebody's house. Like, yeah. I think like it got a kid too. Like, unfortunately, it was a tragedy one.
Yeah. Yeah, it is in Ottawa because my wife always wanted to celebrate that one because she's Canadian.
We do like a lot of like usually turkey. Turkey's a big thing for us.
Yeah.
And I'm num a turkey.
Turkey. Turkey's the best. I had family members who at Christmas, because we're Christmas over here, they'd always want chicken instead of turkey. We'd always get angry with them.
So MVD shop, is that where the sale's at? Apparently it is.
I got mine from Aldi's, but I guess that's the same prices.
We'll find out. Is it the same prices, man?
Yeah, it's same prices.
That's good. So we got some nice ones here. Split Second, which I already got. I got that from 101 Films, actually. Nemesis, which I do have the DVD of this one. I love this one. Double Impact, same thing. Lionheart, or AWOL, right over here.
AWOL.
Abominable, which just has so many frigging like actors in it that you know. Like so many.
To answer your question, Sean, quickly, yeah, we can. Every single word in that movie, I can understand perfectly, and I actually hear that exact kind of type of talking constantly when I was living in East End London, where I grew up. So Ray Winston, Ben Kingsley, all those people in those movies, Ian McShane, it's very easily to understand them. Because what they do is they're playing characters who basically I used to see constantly growing up.
With your brother, Grant Mitchell.
With my brother, Grant Mitchell, yeah. They're very interesting. My favourite scene in Sexy Beast is the bit on the plane with Ben Kingsley, and where he says the guy touched him. And the other bit is when he just turns up and starts kicking the crap out of Ray Winston. I absolutely love those two bits. But yeah, I love those movies. Are brilliant. I highly recommend always watching those. You do see it all in Barking. You're right. That's where I grew up.
Oh, there you go. Maybe Gary grew up somewhere near, close to you. Looking forward to new announcements from Arrow Video. Me too, man.
Yeah, exactly. Touch this bum bottom.
So you buy all these?
I bought all the ones I needed.
So Double Dragon, Tiffany Shepard's involved, of course.
Wow, you're embarking now, Gary. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, I grew up there. I was there, and I was embarking until I was 26, and I moved to America. And then I basically came back, and we moved to outside here because my wife was worried about, all the stuff that goes on in those areas. So she was like, you need to stay away. Ian McShane is very intimidating because he's got that calm, disturbing presence.
You had to get away from barking.
I did. I had to get away from barking. It's even worse. It's a really horrible place. I went to school there. I grew up there. What's that?
All the dogging and barking.
Yeah, I grew up. I can tell you where I grew up, Gary. I grew up on Gascoigne Estate.
Oh.
I joined Gascoigne Estate, which was between St Margaret's and Anne's, and all around that area. I grew up there. My nan lived in St Anne's. My mum lived in St Margaret's, and I had a whole load of family that lived on the actual estate area, which used to have a lot of problems. So, none of my family actually live there now. So, you scrolled down to the best part.
Sorry. I'm a killjoy.
Oh.
Don't say anything there, unfortunately. Well, I was born in a town in East LA. I was born on the hard streets of Corner Brook.
Oh, I bet you were. Yeah, very hard.
The tough streets of Corner Brook.
We can tell from looking at you.
Oh, that's it, man. When people look at me, like, that's what people always say, like, you must be a total badass.
It's
I'm so
funny,
scared.
Gary. It's funny, Gary. My dad was on the council, and they originally were going to make them into houses, and then they just made them into a horrible bloody apartment flat things. Horrible, absolutely horrible. I don't know why anybody has to live in blocks anymore. They're just such a horrible way. Because I lived in Basin House, and that place was horrible, absolutely horrible. I looked at a Google Maps a while back to see what it was like, because my dad left, and this was when I was still living in America, and it's not very recognisable anymore. I mean, there's still bits there, of course, but it's like, why would you try and make it worse when you're supposedly trying to improve it? It makes no sense. Ridiculous.
Was Aaron trying to do the jerk? No. When I said that. Oh no! I actually didn't think of the jerk then. I should have done the jerk.
Yeah, you should have.
When I first started, there's like an old song, yeah, I guess an old song now, called the Stutter Rap. That I was referencing. Then I went to the Cornbrook thing, which is where I'm really from.
Ooh.
Drive with Mark Dacascos.
I didn't buy a Drive because I got the 4K from 88 Films.
I bought Mikey. It's like $60 here, man.
I bought Mikey. I bought Shadow Builder. I bought Bright Lights. I bought Angel Town again. Mind Games, Showdown. The double feature Bolo Young. I bought that.
Mind Games is fun. Like, that's a good, like, Maxwell Calvert does a good job in Mind Games. Really good job.
I bought the Go-Go Boys and One Dark Night and Crazy Six.
Go-Go Boys is fine. It's not quite as good as the other documentary, but it's fine.
Electric Boogaloo. No.
Yeah.
But it's all right. I didn't buy Wind Rider because for some reason I thought Umbrella would release it at some point on Vinegar Syndrome.
They've already released it. But you mean like with the Vinegar Syndrome slipcover?
Yeah.
Really think so?
Yeah.
You think that'll be one to go back to? Because I don't see them going back to their like Australian stuff like that type very often.
I just kind of feel like they might. It might be a mistake, but
all I'm going to say is like boobies.
Is that what I'm missing out on?
Oh yeah, it was Nicole Kidman's first nude role.
That's not nice. Boogie Boy, My Samurai, picked both them up.
When Boogie Boy came out, they had like a chromium VHS case.
Oh,
nice.
Like
all shiny and stuff.
I'm looking forward to next month, George. Because they had to push back, didn't they? They had to push back one of the titles. I'm actually surprised. I haven't got the War one yet. Not the box set, but the French movie, because it hasn't come. But I'm hoping that it all comes in December, because the two box sets that are finally coming are going to be great, especially that Phil Noir one. I wish that Noir one had come this month.
That's it,
Just because of November, but it's coming in December. And the other one was pushed back to the 4th of December, the other box set, because they had issues. There you go, Escape from Hell. I've got that movie. And it's the funniest ending I've ever seen in a film.
DOA, did you get this one?
No, because it was too much. And it's available over here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, then Monday mornings. Oh, God, gee, that's cheap.
Oh, I got that.
That's a good
I got Getting Even as well.
I love Art School Confidential.
Can Malcolm do an American accent? No, I cannot.
Well,
I wish I could.
You can do an American accent just like I can do a Michael Caine impression. Like, it's just so spot on, right?
Yeah, spot on.
People are like, "Oh my God!"
I wish I could do an American accent, but I wish I could. But
Gun Crazy.
I got that. Bought it.
Is that one of like Drew Barrymore's sexy movies?
Yes.
I got to go to.
It's also a remake of the film, the Noir one.
Basic Instinct 2.
Bought that. Bought Savannah Smiles, but didn't buy Mortuary.
Mortuaries. You already got mortuary, right?
No.
I'm surprised.
I'd love to see Malcolm try an American accent. Why am I going to do that? How can I do an American, try and do an American accent without sound utterly racist towards Americans?
David Morrissey, the governor.
But this movie, I was tempted to buy that, but then I found out the movie was like 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's not a long movie. The Other Mortuary. The one that people buy and say, "Damn it, I bought the wrong mortuary." It's true. Wait a minute.
All right, let's try this American accent.
All right, go for it.
Well, howdy there, man. Huh?
My God, it's like my Milk Mechanics.
Well, howdy there, ma'am. How you doing?
One of these days, I'm going to try a Canadian accent. See how it works out. See if I can get it in straight. You know what I can't do very well,
What?
and this is sad. An authentic Newfoundland accent.
Oh, that is sad.
I'm from Newfoundland, but no. To be fair, I got yanked over different places, like when I was growing up too. So I get like every once in a while, I'll drop an H or I'll do a word, and it'll be like really Newfoundland, and I'm like, for me, it's an exciting thing. Like I really do. I get excited. I'm like, oh, I did.
Yeah.
I did it. I got it there for a second, and then I'll try to do it, and then I can't.
Well, you know, it happens, especially when you go all over the place. Okay, I picked up Western Django and Snapdragon.
Oh well.
Disturbing Behavior I picked up as well.
That's a great title.
I love December. I picked up Dirty Laundry.
Don't Let It Lie on the Floor.
I picked up Barber Shop, Canadian Bacon, and The Mechanic and Delirious. I picked up Desperate Hours and Sleepover.
Oh my God, it's a great movie. It is.
I picked up Men at Work and Barber Shop too.
I remember seeing Men at Work, like going to the theater to watch Men at Work. I was so excited because it's Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez, and I like them both. And I'm like, like they showed the trailer, it looked really good. And I'm like, I'm watching it, and I'm like, oh man, this is gonna end soon.
What's this? Alan says your American accent sounds like an Australian hillbilly. Oh, that's charming, Alan. Thank you. This reminds me, I need pure joysticks. Canadian Bacon was from Miles. What movies do you haven't picked up, Malcolm? Well, probably quite a few, actually. I got Dogs of War, and I got Shortcut to Happiness, and I also got Memories of Me. So, you know, I can't help it, George. It's in my blood.
Did you pick up Hudson
River? I picked up Hudson River, and I picked up 52577. I picked up Killer. Now, this is where it doesn't make sense, right? So I picked up Enigma, I picked up First Snow, and I picked up Night Visitor. I also picked up Killer Elite, even though I've got the Australian special edition coming. Why would I do that?
Oh.
I got LA Bounty. I got Fahrenheit 9/11 and No Wolf McQuaid.
Lum McQuaid's got to have this one.
Rollerball, I found one of the most boring films I've ever seen.
Do you get Beauty Shop?
Beauty Shop, yeah, I picked that up because I wanted the trilogy.
Oh, did you get the alternate movie, Booty Shop?
Ooh, I should have.
I bet
picked up. It does exist. It probably does. Primal Scream and Curse 3, Blood Sacrifice. Pick both of them up. You wish you were rich like me. I'm not rich. Who says I'm rich? Pressing for Opposing Force. I picked that up. I picked up Delta Force. I picked up Swamp Thing 4K. I picked up Ski Patrol and A Small Town in Texas. I picked up The Chocolate War.
That's a good movie. That's a really good. John Glover is amazing.
Yeah.
in that film.
Yeah. Okay, I picked up The Heavenly Kid, Bayesian Amnesia, Land of Doom, and 3.15. I was tempted on the Robocop series, but then I was like, nah, it's awful. So I picked up The Banker.
That's a
Picked up
Canadian
POW.
one.
That makes sense. POW Escape I picked up. Iron Warrior I would have picked up, but I recently got that from 88 Films. I didn't pick any of them up. Oh, I picked up Wild Orchid 2 for $3.99 and Robot Holocaust.
Robot Holocaust I picked up for him a while back. It's actually a fun little title.
Cold Beaver and Cold Beaver, The Cold Heaven, and Happy Hogger Goes Home. What I picked up.
You did not get the Snapdragon Night Eyes double feature?
No, because I already bought the Snapdragon one on Blu-ray.
But Night Eyes 4 is there. That's Night Eyes 4, by the way. So it's not Andrew Stevens. It's like Jeff Trachta from.
I would have bought it if they'd only just been on DVD, because I bought the other ones from Skinflix.
That's weird. Is that like $7.99 on like the Snapdragon? I think it was pretty close to that on its own. I
do not have Barbershop Feed the next cut, but I'm going to pick that up soon. I bought all the ones here. I bought the Cycle Savages. I bought Will Stop the Rain. I didn't pick up Kill Zone because it was too expensive. So there's a dirt cheap. Hey, Keggy.
Hey, Keggy.
Yeah, I spent a lot of money on Black Friday.
And then we started like on those. That's why you're like, no, Severin, nope, not doing that.
Okay, I got the Peace Killers. I got Last Rites. I got The Wicked Die Slow and The Big Sweat. Body and Soul I picked up. I didn't pick up. I won't pick up Ghoulies, but I just felt Yeah. Revenge of the Bushido Blade. I've got that, but I bought it again because I wanted the American cover because I had the German. So I kind of like the idea of having it actually, the English title thing. I picked up Evil in the Deep. Oh, Point Doom I picked up. Leeches I was tempted. I was tempted, but I was like, no.
I have Leeches. I bought that for 99 cents, like at a movie shop when it's closing down.
So that's not a big saving then, if it's already 99 cents here. Terrible movies. They're terrible, those movies. Okay, I picked up these ones, the two there at the top, and the two, and the two here.
Sorry, I couldn't go there.
The double feature ones. I picked those up. I picked up the Young Cycle Girls, and I picked up Butch Camp.
Did you pick up Test Tube Teens from the year 2000 and Rebecca's Secret?
Yeah, I picked those up. I picked all those ones up because I had them, except for the one with Shannon Tweed's ones, because they're cut. I got Journey into Fear. What's Butch Camp? I have no idea. I just bought it. Rupee, I picked up. I think it's about this guy that goes to this camp and there's these butch women there that basically do things to him. And I'm not joking. I think that's what the story is.
Did you pick up The Dark?
I did. I picked up the Blu-ray version.
Ironically, apparently that's very dark, like the Trancers very dark.
Trancers I almost picked up because I was like, whoa, I want 20. I'd buy it for $22, but then I was like, I'm buying too much.
When did that sink in?
When I looked at my wife and she was crying, going, when are we going to have food? And I went, never.
Food, you say?
So apparently, Justin says the television releases are live.
Okay, let's go check that out right now. Actually, yes, they are, because it's 10:30.
Let's have a look.
Get ready for excitement, adventure, and more.
What happens next will scare you.
Toxic Crusaders, a series, which actually I'm cool with that. That's a pretty cool one. Oh, no,
that's a cassette.
Okay, all right.
The one next to it.
What happens next will scare you. What is that? 2020. Could still be good. Let's find out. Ready for a dramatic reading?
Sure. And then let's look at the pictures afterwards on the thing.
All right. Working out of the Halloween feed, a motley crew of clickbait journalists share their top 13 scariest viral videos when an early entry curses the snarky hipsters. Gotta take my glass out for this one. They must distinguish fact from fiction before a tidal wave of terrifying supernatural activity leads to real-life murder. From instructional exorcism tapes to Sasquatch dash cam encounters, director Chris LaMartina delivers a fearsome found footage anthology loaded up with gore and giggles. Fans of WNUF Halloween special, take note. Everyone's favorite paranormal research couple, the Bergers, pop up to investigate a grisly teddy bear in a segment that pays loving homage to Leonard Nimoy's In Search of series. Proud to present the Blu-ray debut of What Happens Next Will Scare You with a new HD transfer and bonus features, which include a commentary, group commentary, deleted scenes with commentary, shock-tale horror with horror host Aurora Borealis, and Underrated Portmanteau, a visual essay by Billy Ray Bruton and Ryan Farrell from Disconnected.
Nice. Let's have a look. What's the picture quality like? Oh.
It could be good. Don't laugh. You guys, you haven't seen it yet. This could be amazing.
Oh dear.
All right, The Newly Dead. You want to read this one, dude?
I can try, but the white on black's a bit hard. Okay. This wonderfully gruesome tale of horror tells the story of 5 newlywed couples who arrive at the Newlywed Hotel, a beautiful lakeside resort run by Lloyd Stone. Their arrival has been plagued by a supernatural ghost hell-bent on preventing her Playboy ex-lover from getting married. Wedded bliss turns to horror as the guests are brutally murdered one by one. Only Lloyd possesses the power to stop the newlyweds from becoming the newly deads. I'm ahead by a mile, Keggy. You're right on that. Munchkin were some of the driving forces behind City Lights Entertainment, dishing out some of the sleaziest low-budget Norwich films from 1986 to 1990. With their label now, the City Lights brand will be revived by television, bringing you some of the trashiest and tastiest cinematic masterpieces that conquered the video store back in the day. Special features, commentary, Midnight Mass co-hosts, and sleazy film historians Michael Varanti and Peaches Quist. Oh, Peaches Quist.
Oh, cool.
Interview with Doug Jones, interview with composer John Gonzalez, Newly Dead, created subtitles, more extras to be announced. Okay, what do the pictures look like?
You're making me laugh, dude. These are movies you bought, by the way, and you've got coming.
Oh, well, at least this is a martial arts one, so I know it's going to be good.
All right.
Oh, dear.
Okay, I'm gonna try to read this one. So one map.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Two unlikely friends cross paths and join forces after coming in possession of a map that many are on the lookout for. How would they defend themselves against an army of assassins that also after the map in this game of killers? TerrorVision is proud to present this rare kung fu film that has been bootlegged and presented unfairly for decades. For the first time since its theatrical release, Game of Killers is scanned, restored, presented in its original aspect ratio of 2:3:5. Game of Killers survives from a print that was found in a warehouse in China that suffered immense damage and loss of color due to its chemical breakdown. There you go, vinegar sent them right there, guys. From unhealthy storage conditions. Features alternate longer cut of the film, interview with Barry Chan, The Unknown Legacy of Barry Chan, a visual essay by Sean William of Foo for Your Thoughts podcast, and Ryan Varell of Someone's Favorite Productions. So let's see.
Let's see these pictures. Let's have a look.
There you go.
Oh, okay, not too bad. Okay. All right, that's not too bad.
That's a decent one.
Yeah.
So I have to ask you a question though.
Right.
What's your favorite?
My favourite is the Kung Fu Killers,
Are you sure it's
the Game
not
of Killers.
the Newly Deads, or what happens next will
No,
scare me. Scare me.
no. Hello, Josephine.
Hey, Josephine, welcome. Happy Thanksgiving.
But I will say this: Keggy is right. But he says that's why he's a real collector. Goes with his gut instinct. You should always go with your gut instinct when you do things. I think sometimes the best movies you'll see. Exactly. Oh.
I'm not. I think there's a fun titles, like for different type titles. I'm not sure if it's collector or at this point impulsive gambler.
Yes, I think you might be right about the impulsive gambling sense. Oh dear.
Let's. I got to get a drink in a second. Let's talk for a second. You talk for a second, but how amazed you are about these incredible television releases, and how you cannot wait to see that evil clown come up in. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to say this right now. Those television releases, if they're not brilliant, they're going to be hilarious to to watch. They might be great, but I just can't help myself with the laughing because it just feels like I'm always. It's like every announcement is shot on video looking, or that kind of cheapness. But I do like the steps. And I'm really excited for Game of Killers because I'm a big martial arts fan. So Game of Killers is something that I'll definitely want. I would say pick up, but yeah, exactly. It is jealous he didn't pick them up himself. You know what? I'm going to tell you right now. Right, Aaron should have got the sub. It'd have been just as happy as I am right now, knowing that he's got so much good stuff coming his way. Sadly, but hey, that's why I'm here. Wondering what the box. You know what? It's funny you say that, Warlock, because I remember when they said it was a 9-film set, but I don't know if they're 9 films in the same franchise or if they're 9 different films. So I'm a little bit, about it, to be honest. But we'll say at least it's not going to be 9, 9 releases off the thing. So, because Warlock was saying he wondered what the box set was going to be.
9.
But they said once they made the 1,000 subs.
9 films by the mother of the person made What Scares You.
Imagine the Mothers collection, where it's all the mothers of every film they've released.
There you go.
I'm going to grab a drink as well now, I think, because I'm getting a bit thirsty. So I'm just going to put this toast, and I'll be back.
Let's check it. I want to see if anything's there for me.
I shall be back.
Nothing beats Malcolm cracking up. What do we got here? 7 new titles, Black Friday weekend, free DVD with every order. Does anybody ever do this Makeflix sale? 9 blank. I could use some blank cassettes actually. I might buy that. If it was blank cassettes, I might actually buy that. Does anybody here do the Makeflix one? It's for me, the shipping's too expensive, which is a shame because I do like some of the releases.
Whoa.
Malcolm is getting ready to buy a whole bunch of Makeflix stuff.
Nope. Nope. Dude. I'll tell you right now. Nope. No. I'm not buying Makeflix stuff.
So because the shipping,
Yeah, the shipping's too expensive.
I was gonna say because
50 pound, £50 for one movie.
it can't. It's not because well, I can't, but I think that movie's lesser quality. I'm sorry, dude.
I picked up Keggy, but I just more for the classic H's like Roshan and that. But I feel like is Mel not finished yet? No, I'm not finished. I'm still buying.
Did Malcolm buy Demon Deviant? I did from Amy Lynn Best actually when the actress is in the film. It's autographed by her.
Tomorrow, well today technically because it's 2:12 a.m. I'm getting on the train at 10 a.m. to go to a town to spend money on Black Friday in HMB. So, and I made a massive HMB order on their website as well, 28 titles. So, I've got a problem. I'm not buying any of these for £50 shipping. One title, 2 titles, £75. I mean, come on.
I've got to check something here.
All right. It is awesome. George, it's all.
So
25% off. It's 20% this year.
Unfortunately, like when it came to Black Friday stuff for Sunrise,
yeah,
like movies totally get left out. You get like 20%
that's
off.
Ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
It's a shame. Because they do, like, they have a decent movie selection there. But if you spend $100 on records, you get 20% off of that.
We should be doing that on movies.
And if you buy barware or apparel, there we go. Buy 3 4K UHDs, save 15%. Well, that's been all month. It's been like that. So.
And I always thought they were a great place.
They are, like, you can get a lot of really good stuff there, and the people like at Sunrise, are
Nice
really
people.
really cool, nice people. But it's just I wish the Black Friday sales were better. Actually, I'm kind of glad they're not right now. Over there.
Yeah, otherwise you probably wouldn't have bought the PlayStation.
Yeah. Well, no, here's the thing. Like, I love my movies, but I got a ton of stuff like to bring back, and I bought stuff early on. So I'm like, I can probably I got like stuff in Corner Brook, stuff in Sydney. I'm to the point where I'm like, do I want to? Like, I got a couple more. There's some omnibuses are on sale today, by the way.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do I buy? I'm like, maybe not, because of I got to carry the shit back.
Yeah.
And I got I got Conan 1, I got Batman 66, I got 1961, I got the X-Men Volume 2. That's 4 omnibuses right there. And so they're all gonna have to get packed now in suitcases, because I got to carry that Xbox on my back, because no way in hell am I putting that in
Xbox.
Xbox. PlayStation 5 on my back.
Blasphemy, calling a PlayStation Xbox.
Well, same nowadays.
So what a seller, eh? Don't even know what console you actually bought.
That's how much of a console guy. That's how many consoles I've got. Which one is it today, Jeeves?
Yeah, set it up for me, Jeeves, and please put the game in and stand there until I want you to take it back out again.
Yes. applaud when I do well.
Oh dear. Keggy says Malk is making great investments in these DVDs and Blu-rays. This is true. I'm making fantastic investments because everybody knows that movies are going to be a big, big thing in the future.
Yeah, we collect movies, and we can't keep a straight face there.
Yeah.
Obviously, every movie that I've ever bought has rocketed up in price. I can put kids through college millions of times, and they haven't like dropped to like I haven't gone to shops and seen them like for like $5.
That's the hardest part, isn't it? You pick up a movie, you're like, oh, this is great. And then years down the road, if it doesn't go out of print and goes for ridiculous money, it's like £4 or something.
It happens. I mean, like it happened to that happened to me so many times. I'm like, oh, this set is so cool. I love this. And nobody like this is such a badass thing. I can't like somebody comes in, I'll definitely better show them this. This is one they're gonna get people are gonna ooh and ah for. And then you go to Value Village. And it's there, right?
It is.
In a bin somewhere.
Yeah. I picked up the whole series of the 70s show, the limited edition one, for $5.99 with 50% off. So it was like $3. And I can't believe it.
I got
Jason Bernay in the house.
That's his guesses right there.
Oh, I'm hoping it's Ripper then. Because I really want to see that movie.
You want to see how Tom Savini on the cover? And I think he's like in it for like.
And he got like glowing eyes or something.
Yeah, like I think he's in it for like less than a minute. Not joke. Yeah,
it's like the ending then.
The cover says Tom Savini as Ripper, right? And like, correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't seen it in years, but since VHS days. But I'm pretty sure he's in it for like a minute or maybe less.
Yeah. All I'm going to say, Benay, is take the O and put the I in, and you've got exactly what it is. If you say it out loud, shot on video. If you take the O bit and you put the I. Yeah. Yeah, we just saw them. We just saw the 3 new Blu-rays, Jason, and yeah, we had a great time looking at them.
They're the martial arts one looks cool.
It does. The martial arts one was really good. I'm actually looking forward to Fingers in German, the shot and video label. I don't really want a new shot and video label because I just feel like it's too many of them. But I'm actually looking forward to maybe, just maybe, Fingers in Just one's been more, like higher tier. That's what I'm hoping.
More known. I'm not sure about higher tier, but more known.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, like Blood Cult.
Yeah. Hello, Andrew.
I mean, I'm. Yeah, it's different.
I mean, I just think it's going to be interesting to say how, how it goes around. At least the slipcovers will look nice. I still think the first one should be free in the subscription. Like they do with the VSUs.
I'm hoping. I just hope it's good stuff. I mean, like, it's just well represented. Because I like some of the VSAs, but some of the VSAs I find a little like, even if the movie's like kind of good, like some of the features are a little underwhelming.
Yeah,
some are great, some are good, but some are like are kind of like. But it'll be interesting to see. I mean, there was like somebody in a shot in the dark guess was like, hey, what about what if it's TV I'm like, I would love that, like TV series or something like that, like lost TV shows. I'm like, it's not going to be, but I would love that. That would be so exciting.
Katie says, Mel, were you buying those 3 films? What 3 films? Are you talking about the ones on the screen, or are you talking about the television one?
Oh,
Because if it's television one, I've got them in the subscription.
you got no choice.
So I've already bought. So I've already bought them. You know. So we're finding out here. Andrew just came back from Turkey, right? And he drank 7 cocktails on the way back. That's crazy. Take care, Warlock.
Here's the thing. Can imagine if like Slashers keeps getting pushed back.
Oh no!
And so like your 50 titles come through. Like that's 51.
I would. Well, I'd have to resubscribe again, I guess.
You totally would. That's what you have to do.
Fangs versus Spurs. You know what? I actually think Fangs versus Spurs looks decent.
Demon Diva's not bad, actually.
But I cannot buy from their site because it's too much money for shipping. You know, I mean, if you think I bought, let's say I bought 60 from Oldies, right? And I got them for like $50 postage. But if I buy one from here, I'm paying like £50 shipping. It's a bit ridiculous. So if I find them on eBay, I might pick them up at some point, you know, nice and cheap. Jason says, gotta grab the Newlyweds. Oh, Newly Dead, sorry.
It depends. Like if you're like a really creepy person, maybe you got to grab the Newlyweds too.
Oh dear.
But that being said,
well, I hope you enjoy them, Jason.
We are gonna have to go off for a bit. We might be back. I'm not quite sure yet because I do have to work tomorrow. But my job entitles me being on the phone for 9 hours.
Yeah.
And my voice is kind of going, so I'm getting nervous. So with that being said, hopefully we'll see you later on here tonight for the reveals, and it will be here, so it won't be on the we'll do it right here.
Yeah.
So meet us back here in a little bit, and we will see you soon.
Take care, guys, and thanks for watching.